on the exercise bike in school. This nigga came up to me when I wasn't even paying attention, put that polished shit on my shoe. Like, nigga, why you fucking do it to my shoe for? I didn't ask you to do that. So now my shit smell funny and it look funny because of this nigga. It was okay. It was bootleg because like the soles all like crooked and shit, but still they look funny now.
Yeah, soles used to curl up in the front.
Yeah, this would be like they'll arch up this way on the sole, be kind of like yellow on the side, and the boots are horrible.
Yeah, I had a bunch of those, white and black. A black pair. That shit, my foot came right through that bitch one day. Yo, it's my heel too. So I got home. My mom looked at my grandmother, was like, "Yo, you can't be buying these from."
I was just about to say, who buying those though? Like,
my grandmother was buying them from her co-worker's like cousin or some shit. I was his best seller. Fuck out, man.
Yeah, I'm in go mode, go. Yeah, I'm in go mode.
All right, there we go. Thank you, John. Welcome to a new episode of the OSA Out of Shape All-Stars, episode 11. 61 overall for Drew. Now, as you can see, we got besides seeing DQ's ass, you can see that the whole crew is here today. Last week, it was the Three Musketeers. We held it down for the crew, but it's good to see the whole team is here today. Kev is back. Our host, Eddie Horchata, is back.
Yep.
And the star of the pod, honestly, Mr. Drew.
That's facts.
Mr. Drew is back. Everybody was in the comments. So, where's Drew? Where's Drew? It was like 1,000 comments.
Were they really?
Drew? No.
Oh, okay.
But people, where's Drew? We love Drew. He's the greatest. Your pod is nothing without Drew. So we glad to have Drew back. Now again, this episode is brought to you by Coaching Capsule, sponsored by Don's LLC. You see, Just EQ got the Lavin up there, just rapping. Sabrina got those same. Sabrina and Dory both got those Lavins. But are you guys ready to get into the episode?
I guess so.
So since you guess so, Eddie, take us wherever you want to take us in the open.
What sport we starting off with?
Where you would like to start?
We can go.
Can I start with some sad news real quick?
Go ahead, Kev.
Give us some sad news, Kev.
Let's get the sad news out the way.
Sad news is, guys, you will not be seeing Serena Williams in the Wimbledon Challenge. She slipped today. Twisted her knee or something like that.
It was an ankle.
Yeah, it was an ankle. Yeah, as
brutal.
You guys know, Wimbledon was on grass this year, so I mean, I feel like they're really setting them up. Not her, but
yeah. Why would they
play on grass this year?
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
What's the benefit of doing
sometimes
that?
They play on clay. Sometimes they play on.
I know they play on clay. They play on turf.
Yeah, I think Wimbledon is always grass. The Australia Open is the one where they do the clay court. Each court has their specialty. So it's like they go for that. So Australia is the clay court, the orange brownish looking tennis court. Australia, right. And each have their different. I'm pretty sure some have turf, so they each have their own specialty.
Right. Okay. So with the grass, they wear cleats then, some form of cleat.
I don't know. But the slip, if you see the video, was like ever so like slightly. It looked like her ankle just did like a little roll.
Yeah. It looked like her shit buckled because she had the exchange, and then when it came back, she just stepped to the side and just went down.
Well, again, we talked about Serena before in a previous episode. I said, Cap was here. He was talking about, she need to get the bag and all that stuff. I said, it's time, Serena, you the GOAT. We all know you the GOAT.
Go out on top.
Other than getting the money, let's go out on top. Let's go out gracefully. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? That's just me choosing my opinion.
That sounds like a comeback story. I mean, like, what a way to finish her movie, right?
Right.
It's going to go down with this injury. Maybe she'll come back, win the next Open, and that's it. And then she's done.
If that's the case, I'm for it.
Sounds good, but like, she wants to keep on playing. Like, who's to know what athlete doesn't want to stop the sport just because they're getting older? Look at Tom Brady, bro.
Oh yeah, but again,
he's an exception.
Yeah, I'm saying time is, definitely an exception. I always just say, she hasn't had much success lately, so I don't want the latter part of her career to be like fucking, at one point where Tiger was like kept losing a bunch of bullshit going on like around him, and so it changed the reputation. So I like Serena. We all know she the GOAT. So I want her to just go out on top. Just even like ASA, I would love her if that's the case to go out, come back next season, or come back to the next whatever match she may have, or next whatever the fuck they call it. Come back, and kill everybody, and then say, "All right, guys, I'm done."
Yeah, that's like I said, it's the perfect end to her movie. Like when they inevitably make a Serena Williams Last Dance or whatever, or movie, that's the perfect way to end it.
Exactly. So I would love to see the movie, and I would love for it to go out like that.
Which reminds me that we all live in a simulation, and whatever. It's all destined to be the same. Whatever.
And blue pill, red pill.
That's right. I mean,
live and you learn.
It is what it is.
Let's name our episode now. Blue pill, red pill. All right, let's keep going.
Which one are you thinking?
Since Ed's back, I know I held it down last week. Baseball talk. I think we should transition to baseball.
I don't want to.
Yo, hold on. Did somebody just get suspended or got ejected?
Yeah, got caught.
Oh yeah, so this sticky stuff is fun, man. I mean, like, there's a lot of fans that are like, they're being a little ridiculous. Like I know there was like a big thing with Max Scherzer and Joe Girardi where he got checked twice already and then he got upset or whatever. And you see a lot of pictures like Sergio Romo, I think, like almost took his pants off, which I thought was hilarious. But it's like all these fans are like, oh, this is bad for the game. It's bad for the game. Most of these are during commercial break. The only reason why it's getting attention is because obviously ESPN's not stupid. MLB's not stupid. They're like, put a camera on it. And obviously it sparks a debate. So honestly, I think baseball's been trending more recently than it has been in a long time because of this. So honestly, I think the sticky stuff is a good thing for baseball.
It is. It's like the steroid
stuff.
It's like the steroid era.
Exactly. So we are starting to see averages come up. Obviously, what plays a part of that? Is it because it's warmer weather now? Is it because players are getting into the groove of things? Is it because they only played a 60-game season and now they're playing a 186-game season? Who knows what the actual trend is? But obviously, people are all worked up. Who got thrown out of a game, John? You said today?
Yeah, who was
it? It was a day or two ago. Yeah, it was a day. Let me pull it up. That shit was funny. I saw it on ESPN.
Yeah, he got ejected, and then the suspension came after.
And John, you said I remember 2 weeks ago. I know it wasn't. I don't know if it was last week, but you were asking like, when they created Spider Tech, like who do they create Spider Tech for? And apparently, I found out who it was created for. It's created for weightlifters. So guys that are competing in like strong world's strongest man or whatever. They use the Spider Tech to like help them grip the dumbbells and shit.
Oh, okay.
So that's what it was invented for. And then obviously like some dude was like,
we can work
some baseball players.
Mariners.
Right, Hector Santiago from the Mariners.
Yeah.
With the undisclosed fine amount, they fined him also.
Where was it on the net?
He got a 10-game ban.
Yeah, no, he got fined also, undisclosed.
Right. The money, but he's banned for 10 games and shit. That's funny.
But my problem too is that like the baseball's coming down a little harder on this because it's like, well, they couldn't really punish the Astros. It's like, what was their punishment? They lose. What's his name? Carlos Beltran can't coach the Mets. Okay, who cares?
Yes.
Right? AJ Hinch is suspended for a year. Okay, who cares? Alex Cora is suspended for 2 years. Okay, who cares? Like, you know what I mean? Like, no players actually went down with anything. There was no like ruling on anything. Everybody was able to just play their game, and now the Astros are still at the top of their board. So it's like, I can see the frustration, and that's why they're coming down so hard.
Yeah, exactly, because they wasn't able to actually get people the way they should have got them for that Houston thing. Is like next man up, you're gonna get it. Like you're feeling the brunt of what should have been dealt to the Astros, and they cheated and shit. But because they couldn't really do much, like
using that shit, huh?
Yeah, now they gonna come down on niggas.
Can we just talk about how like baseball? Like, who do you think is worse, baseball or like cyclists at like being like notorious, like pathological fucking cheaters. Like, you know, like they just they just like it's just like in their nature. They're like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna cheat. Like, there's really no other way to do it.
I say baseball because cyclists, it's really a part of their shit. It's like
well, that's what I'm saying. What makes you think that cheating isn't part of baseball? Everyone finds
I'm saying like
I think it's their stick.
I'm saying baseball is supposed to be, you know, the old ball game. It's supposed to be.
But they're all like, they've been cheating. Yeah, they've had scandals since like, they started.
But again,
so just let them cheat.
Yeah. So I agree. I just think like cycling is like we expect it. Where baseball is like we know it's happening, but we shouldn't know. Like where cycling is like, yo, this is a part of the cycling culture. Like fuck what y'all talking about. Yeah, y'all. Some of y'all feel some type of way, but this is the culture. This is embedded into the culture. Even though baseball, I understand. I understand exactly what you're saying. But it's not supposed to be like because baseball is just so highly like so pure. So it's supposed to be such a pure sport.
Yeah. 22 is like baseball doesn't have a really true face that's is synonymous with cheating. Like there's a couple players that can be named, but you can't really say these certain players the face of the
two words. Jose Canseco.
Jose Canseco just
he's the face because he cheated, but he's more known for being exposed.
A snitch. Yeah. Being a little snitch.
One that I cheated, but he cheated.
Right.
Those the worst kind of snitch.
Armstrong is like
y'all trying to get me, but.
Y'all trying to fight Leonard. Y'all need Leonard.
Yeah, but I think the whole Lance Armstrong being like how he dominated and big.
Hating on my man Lance.
Everybody in the Tour de France was cheating.
Yeah, I feel like he became the face of cheating.
I still wear those strong bracelets.
And no,
the people got mad because of
that documentary many months ago, almost a year ago, about when he was talking about Lance Armstrong. So he seemed like a dude. So like
Lance low key a psycho though, dead ass. Like.
So he's just like when you look at him, you think about he's like he represents cyclists. It's still like
right. I get you.
That you can look at and you won't right. You see Lance Armstrong, all the motherfuckers.
Right, exactly.
It's different.
Yeah.
A nigga, I cheated because they was cheating. I got caught.
I just feel like baseball is supposed to be such a pure sport and shit. And even though cheating's been around, cycling, nobody even cares about cycling. So,
there's no big ass cycling star you can look at.
I considered competitively cycling once, and I'm bullshitting.
I'm about to say, nigga, you roll up the hill by your crib one time and thought you could professionally cycle.
Built that sport up and then basically destroyed it.
Word.
Only person I know who's involved with cycling is the LeBron because he what was it? Like Randy he brought was it not Uniqlo?
You said LeBron?
Peloton, not Peloton.
Why y'all always bringing up Lebron?
I'm saying he owns a bicycle company with him and Maverick.
I don't care. Why y'all always gotta bring up LeBron? Like, why are you talking about LeBron? Always.
Why you
always?
Why you?
Let's stay on baseball. We'll go to basketball.
Okay. I ain't say you, even though I'm looking at you, Drew. I ain't saying your name, but I'm looking at you too. But, okay, let's stay on baseball.
You asked how Santiago got caught. He had the sticky substance in the palm of his glove.
Oh damn, son! Come on, dog. You're not even low. Not even low. So obviously,
I watched the video. They said he had it in like one of the lifts in his glove or some shit.
Still though,
he got that slick hair. Why don't he put it in his hair and then take off his hat and like he rubbing his hair?
It's a hot, humid day. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the whole trick. This is my biggest thing. Like, so the spider tech stuff. It's like that's where they went. Like, clearly, they went too far. So like,
no.
You have all these.
Eddie got the floor.
So you have all these pitchers that have been doing these things for years, right? They keep saying like it's been passed on from generation to generation to generation to generation. Every new pitcher, every veteran teaches every rookie, like, hey man, like, just put a little bit of eat a peanut butter sandwich before you go out there. Keep a little bit of peanut butter in there. Like whatever it is. It's like use some jelly. It's like they fucked it up when they started using spider tack because like they started throwing it like, oh shit, like this ball is spinning. I'm just keep doing it. I'm just gonna keep doing it. And that's when they overdid it. So it's like there's a line, and what the line is spider tech. Don't use spider tech and keep using all that other bullshit. Now these
I was just about to say that.
Yeah,
if you use like peanut butter, would you get
that's why they fucked up. Well, yes, exactly. So now like there's a Major League Baseball has like a whole bunch of rules now. It's like you can't wear sunscreen if you're a pitcher. Unless it's a day game, not if it's going to be a dust game. So, like, if the game starts at 7 o'clock, like, so these pitchers are like, dude, what the fuck? Like,
right.
I need to wear sunscreen. I'm gonna burn up. Like,
I'm in fucking California. If I'm in California, I'm in the West Coast.
From, like, yeah, exactly. They're from like Iowa. They were like pitching in like a farm or something. They're pasty pale white dudes, and you're telling them they can't wear sunblock. Like, they need SPF 100, and you're telling them they can't wear. Like, what are you doing? But again, it's like obviously like that's where the line was drawn. It's like, so where do you draw the line with cheating? It's like, well, yeah, like if pitchers have always done this, and we've all known this, and hitters always know this. But what hitters have been saying recently is like, there's no fucking way that a ball can spin that much. And obviously, the spider tech was too far. So it's like, look, we'll go through. I feel like we'll go through this year with this whole check-in and everything, and no one's going to care anymore. And then baseball will lose steam again, unless like a big market team wins a World Series again. And again, this World Series will matter. Sorry, LA, but I feel like that one didn't matter. But unless a big market team wins another championship, I don't think it's going to matter. And then next year, we'll just go back to using pine tar, fucking, whatever, petroleum jelly behind your ear, whatever it is. Like, people are going to be able to get away with it. I have one funny baseball story. John, Kev, have you guys been following what's going on with Ben Zobrist?
Nah, what's up?
So remember former Tampa Bay Rays second baseman Ben Zobrist. I think he finished his last season with the Cubs. So he is suing his pastor and his ex-wife for breaking, like, I guess like it would be like HIPAA law. So his pastor counseled him and his wife while they were going through back and forth stuff. And apparently there's like a whole thing where like his walk-up music was her song, because apparently she's like some like B-list artist or whatever. He said that she said he told him not to do it. He said that she told him to do it. But anyway, long story long, she ends up cheating on him with the pastor.
Oh, wow.
Hey,
that was counseling them, and like the counselor was just saying like, the pastor was saying,
all
like,
his 10%.
He said give her space, like, she needs to go out there, she needs some time off. Obviously the time off that she was using was sucking the pastor's dick, and the pastor is clearly married. So now Ben Zobrist is kind of being a bitch about it, and he's suing him, and apparently he's suing him for more because I think he ran his charity or whatever, and he was saying that he was like taking the money off. So Ben Zobrist is fucked. He's fucked.
Fuck that. Pay me my motherfucking money back. I'm getting all my shit back.
Yeah.
All my money back, and I'm sleeping with your wife just because he's fighting.
Look. I'm for men getting their shit. We got niggas cheat, and these women take everything and shit, and it's never frowned upon. Take that bitch for everything she got.
No, he's suing
that pastor. And that pastor get his ass too. Everybody, I'm taking everybody to court. I want half of everybody's cash. I want half of everybody's business. So give me half of that fucking church.
You get half that church, you got a lot of money.
Half that church.
Yeah, church money.
And because, although I'm a God-fearing man. Look, I'm a God-fearing man. But because he did me dirty like that, I'll put a casino at the basement of that church.
Talk that shit, boy.
God, I mean, I'm just joking, but you know what I'm saying.
Here's the thing. I don't think you're joking.
Talk that shit.
And finally, Angels pitcher Dylan Bundy threw up on his debut against.
I was about to say, I thought that's what you're gonna bring up.
Told me about that. He said
and he ended up like shaking it off and going back out there anyway. So good for him. But speaking of the Yankees, Brian Cashman came out and said, so every day I go into work, there's 3 Yankee fans that I would say what's up to, right? They always come up, and the minute that I look at them, for the last couple of weeks, I've been going, yo, we fucking suck. Listen. Brian Cashman kind of agrees with me. He says we suck right now. Quote, we suck right now. So, John, Kev, do you think this is the end of the Cashman era? I mean, it's definitely a dub. It's definitely a dub for Aaron Boone, but is it a dub for Cashman?
Cashman solidified. He done put in work for the Yankees throughout the years. We won the World Series as him as a general manager.
We won what?
He's been our general manager for a few.
Well, we haven't won one since 09, John.
That's true. But I will.
On paper, this team is very good.
I think it's
we just spent
$328
million on Garrett Cole, and he got lit up by the Red Sox. By the way, Yankees got swept by the Red Sox. We are now 6 games behind first. Yeah, so 6 games behind first.
So I was gonna say we are now.
Oh, but we're 0-6 against the fucking Red Sox. 0-6.
Yeah. Well, 0-6. Sorry, yeah.
We're 0-6. They're 6-0.
It
the
is
fucking Red
time to pack Boone up. This is like you said. The Yankees spent $328 million on
Garrett Cole,
and we have we still got great hitters. Still got a good ass lineup. Pitching supposed to be the Yankees underachieving. I think it's just time to move on and get a new manager. It just looks like they're not responding well.
Yeah, they really trying.
I was never a big fan of the hire
of Aaron Boone.
What they're rumored to try and do is to get some more hitters in the lineup and possibly be trading Judge, which I don't think they will.
They're not going to trade.
But
here's the deal: we have hitters; they're just not hitting.
I was about to say that. Do they not?
We need guys that are going to hit for contact. We don't need guys that are going to fucking swing for the fences. That's the problem. And I hate to bring up the Spider Tech again, but Garrett Cole got fucking lit up, and when he was questioned about the Spider Tech, he obviously put back in. He looked stupid. So, I mean, he did come from the cheating ass Astros organization.
Yo, wait, hold on. I'm Cole. Ask me about Spider Tech.
Hey, Garrett, have you ever used Spider Tech? Garrett?
Spider Tech. No.
You gotta take out the hat. I don't know how to answer this.
Well, what did he say? He said for Pete's sake too at some point. He goes, "Oh man, for Pete's sake, who the fuck says that? Like, just fucking say what it is. Like, whatever."
I know which Spider Tech.
He didn't know how to answer.
You know it's bad. You know it's bad when you see somebody take that big gulp. Like he was like,
you see that Adam's apple go big as hell and shit. Like,
yeah. Like a nigga that hear a question he wasn't expecting, and they go,
If you can hide, you can hit.
Right. If you can hide, you can hit. My mom used to slap the shit out of me if I say because she knew I heard it.
Yeah. My uncle used to do that too. I used to go, "What? Yeah," and then he'd be like, "You fucking heard me," and you stop fucking doing that.
Yeah, my coworker did that shit to my boss the other day. This nigga said, "Nigga, you heard what I said?"
You heard me?
Talking about
yes.
Some point this past week, I seen they put out the top 5 candidates for AL MVP and NL MVP, and Cole was definitely on the list for AL. I think he was like they had him at like number 3.
I'm gonna see if I can pull it up so I can put the graphic in here.
Obviously, they had DeGrom at number 1 for the NL.
I mean, DeGrom's got more runs than he's got earned runs, so he's
shit. I would love to watch.
Produced more runs for his team than he's given up. Fucking crazy. If that kid don't win the fucking Cy Young MVP this year, it's a fucking. I mean, again, he needs like a catastrophic meltdown in order to lose that. But I mean, it'll be robbery if he does it.
We might avoid playing the ground.
I'll be right back.
But speaking of the ground and DQ's team, we got the Subway Series taking place
Friday
very soon.
So crazy. So like, I was trying to get tickets for it, but it's always cheaper to watch it at Yankee Stadium than City Field.
I thought you were gonna say it's cheaper to watch it at home and shit.
It's so crazy because like I've literally every 7 seasons I've been
you're not wrong.
Watched it at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah. Well, John, y'all going right?
Saturday, I'll be at Yankee Stadium to watch Yankees versus Mets.
All right. So
how
many games is this series?
3. Spending
Friday,
3
Saturday,
and
Sunday.
3 home.
Okay. So how we got this series going? DQ kick us off.
Yo, listen.
Sweet. He said it's
Let me
sweet.
look at the lineups. Hold on.
Listen. I don't like.
Listen, Linda. Listen,
DeGrom
Linda.
pitching tonight?
Linda, listen.
Is DeGrom pitching today?
I'm looking it up right now.
I'm not pitching.
Because I don't think we're gonna have to face him.
I hope not.
John, how you got that series going?
I'm gonna say Yankees 2-1.
Yankees 2-1. Are you say that because you're a fan, or that's what you really believe?
I think the Yankees could beat the Mets.
Okay, this is just projected. So Tiguain Walker will be facing up against to be announced for the Yankees. Marcus Stroman will be pitching on Saturday, and then Sunday. Oh, well, they don't have it projected for Sunday. Oh wait,
all
hold
I
on.
need to know is
Wait for Sunday. Projected is David Peterson. So
exactly.
DeGrom won't be able to pitch until looks like Thursday because
Monday.
oh shit, All-Star break, baby.
When did DeGrom pitch?
No. Sorry, the Mets have a 2-day. Yeah, they have 2 days off after. So we will face. Yes, we will face. Oh shit! No, DeGrom's pitching right tomorrow, on Thursday.
Yeah.
When this episode airs, DeGrom will pitch on Friday. Walker's going, then Stroman, and then.
So no DeGrom for the Subway Series.
Yeah, no.
It's not a guarantee. Listen,
it's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee.
The Mets could choose to push him back to use him against the Yankees. So they're like, oh, who's supposed to pitch today? Nah, we're gonna let you pitch, and we're gonna hold you
because we need you for the series. But it's okay, whatever it may be. How you got this series going?
2-1, bro.
2-1 Yankees. 2-1 Yankees.
Yep.
Drew, how you got this series going?
2-1 Mets.
Ed, how you got the series going?
The Mets are still a little brother to us, and who knows, we might wake up the bats. So we're gonna sweep them, yo.
Oh, and
we don't sweep them.
DQ got the sweep for the Mets. I'm gonna say 2-1 Mets as well. Yeah, just because I like rooting against.
I got one more. We can move on from baseball. This goes to college baseball, and I hate to bring it up because we stopped doing COVID in sports, but NC State collegiate baseball program. They were obviously notorious for not vaccinating their players. That was known. It was optional. It wasn't left. It wasn't mandatory to play the game, but they were officially eliminated from the College World Series after 3 players unvaccinated tested positive and 2 players vaccinated tested positive, and then it just spread throughout the entire organization. Yeah. So they got taken out of the game. A lot of people are obviously upset. When the coach was asked, he said, "I don't want to talk about politics," but it's like,
"I'll break, nigga."
I think the COVID-19 stay positive.
So maybe, I don't know, talk to like a medical professional, like you're like
Bro,
the head of medical.
If somebody's fully vaccinated, they shouldn't even be testing, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we can still contract it.
But the vaccination doesn't mean you can't catch it.
Exactly. That's
It's just supposed to mild your symptoms. You can still get it.
Contract it, but it's supposed to completely avoid us from having any severe symptoms.
Right.
Or even spreading it to
Like I've been saying, fuck that shit. But if you want to go get vaccinated, go get vaccinated.
Yeah. But that's that. Should we
now one question? Hold on, one question before we leave that. Who started the spread? Was it the unvaccinated or the vaccinated?
It was the unvaccinated players. Yeah,
okay.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vaccinated person.
Well, so that's the thing. So it's like, I don't want to get into this whole like vaccinated, unvaccinated debate, but Cole Beasley a couple weeks ago said he was going to retire.
Yeah, because he's not getting vaccinated.
Yeah, because he's not getting vaccinated, and it's like, well, like he has look, like you were like currently right now every single day I have to go to work and I have to wear a mask. When this episode comes out, I don't anymore. July 1st, we get to take them off. Thank fucking God, because I've been wearing it for 10 hours a day, fucking 6 days a week, and it fucking sucks. And nobody wants to do that all the time. But here's the deal: like my company mandated that for me. If my company, like, if I just wanted to just like walk around like everybody else, and They said all the vaccinated people cannot wear their masks, and they get to go on company trips, and they get to have all the fun, and they get to like go out and travel all they want, and they can come back and they'll be fine. And I go, well, that's not fair. And they were like, well, it's company policy, dude. Like, I mean,
This is the perfect way.
Like, it's like if you want to be treated the way that everyone else is being treated, then just do the one thing
the perfect way to get people vaccinated is to tell them
like just do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah,
you know
but
I mean, like
only thing with that, I understand that because Cole Beasley was upset. He got to pretty much follow all the COVID protocols that they had to follow. Like
he can't leave.
He can't be around nobody. He can't be around his family doing games.
Listen,
all that
how
goofy
old is
shit.
Cole Beasley? If he want to continue his career, we're in football officially? Okay, good. If Cole Beasley wants,
we're in COVID in sports.
Yeah, this is back.
Yeah, so we're transitioning into football. If Cole Beasley wants to keep his career going, he needs to just get vaccinated, bro.
Like, yeah, exactly. Ooh.
Yeah, he's down grabbing his knee.
That's not good.
He's already not getting the main targets. Where's he? He's in Buffalo?
Oh,
yeah, he's in Buffalo.
Oh.
Yeah,
you see the way that knee popped?
Okay, so breaking news, but you heard this already because we were recording Tuesday. Giannis Antetokounmpo is down, and it did not look good.
Yo, his knee, his shit. You know how your knee is curved? That's how it looked from the back.
Wait, I missed it. I gotta see it.
Yo, that shit looked horrible.
I just turned to it.
Oh no.
That shit looked bad.
Oh my god.
I guess we're in basketball. Sorry.
So no. So okay. So we'll stay.
Yeah, that shit look crazy.
Yeah, we'll stay
crazy.
We'll transition into football.
Yeah.
We'll
update
Giannis.
on Giannis.
Exactly.
Yeah, that shit. Oh God.
But what y'all got in football? Anybody got anything in football?
The season is 73 days away. When this episode comes out, it'll be
basically
71 days away. 71. I can't do math.
Basically, we would never tell you to watch another show, but LeBron has a show, and Brady
called The Shop.
Oh yeah,
The Shop.
I was wondering if somebody was gonna bring this up.
I like that show because we get the chance to see people.
Did you start? Since you release a new show, that's crazy.
They are.
Hopefully that shit's not as bad as it looks.
And watching Brady like talk his shit a little bit.
It was cool seeing Brady curse. Like
I mean the real cut that like
it was a good episode.
Yeah. Let's just talk about like the clip and the comment that everybody's talking about, the quote. So Tom Brady, while he was shopping around to, become a free agent, ended up in Tampa. He said he spoke to one team, did not mention that team. And when they said, no, we're going to stick with, the guy that we have in house.
Yeah,
Tom Brady said, you going to pick that motherfucker over me?
Yeah. You talking about San Francisco.
So who was he talking about? See,
I think
you say San Francisco.
I think San Francisco or the Rams. That's what I was thinking.
Okay. All right.
They say San Francisco.
Yeah, because he's a California kid.
Yeah, right.
He's a California kid. All right. Drew, who did you think it was?
I mean, they say the top two people they saying is Denver or San Francisco. Those are the top places.
Well, clearly, it can't be San Francisco because they picked what's his name? Trey Lance.
Trey Lance.
So
I think
So it was almost like, look, listen, like we're crazy if you think that an NFL team doesn't like pre-plan like their goals going forward, like the 49ers were looking at Trey Lance 4 years before we even thought Trey Lance was even a person.
Okay.
Like, you guys are professionals.
No, but it had to be somebody that's a long-term vet that's been with a team for a while. Like, I don't think Denver, because they guys are still young. So it's like, So I was also thinking Raiders as well. So it's like it had to be an OG, and it had to be some type of quarterback controversy.
Or a quarterback that's trash.
Right. A quarterback that's not as good as he seems. So like Brady looking like, oh, y'all keeping that motherfucker over me? Like somebody that team might really like, but Brady like, I'm fucking Tom Brady. So I was thinking, that's why I thought, why I initially thought Rams. That's why I initially thought Rams.
Anybody else have any other guesses? Because I have a theory.
Nah, like I was thinking about it and I saw something too, but I really think it was like the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, right. That's a good pick too.
Like I don't care like how well Derek has been playing. Like I really feel like Tom, like rightfully so, is like, yo, you want to keep him over me? All right.
Yeah.
I think David would have stayed on the team, but they would have had to trade him to get. But whatever.
Yeah.
Like that's what I thought.
I think as long as everyone's got their theories out, there.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Eagles.
I like Dev's because Dev, like, obviously Jimmy Garoppolo, somebody that he may or may not hate. We don't know. You know who he probably hates more than Jimmy Garoppolo?
Ben Roethlisberger.
Nick Foles.
I just said Eagles.
Eagles. Well, no. But at the time when he was a free agent, I'm going to probably make your family upset.
Okay.
Nick Foles was on the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, that was true. That is.
So how I know Brady for sure felt disrespected because that's that's Big Dick Nick. That's the dude that took him out. That's the guy. Right. That's the Philly special guy. You know what I mean? Like that's the guy that embarrassed Brady in front of millions and millions of people. Like, and he said, "You gonna pick that motherfucker over me?"
Right.
Like he got 1 Super Bowl. I got 6.
Right.
You know?
This is a perfect moment just to mention something completely irrelevant. Nick Foles has a statue, bro. And
I thought you were gonna say a tremendous dick.
Did you go see the statue of Nick Foles in Philly, kid?
No, we didn't go to the stadium. We didn't go to the stadium.
Go to the link?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about the Eagles.
I don't either, but I would have went to see that shit. I'd have had crying emojis. It'd have been all over my IG.
I told you, we had itinerary. It was 9 a.m. breakfast, 11 rest, 12 p.m. All this other shit. So I didn't do nothing.
When you were out in Philly. That was in Philly this weekend, listeners. If you didn't catch him, follow him at Dons_Prezi to catch up on all that. Ran into our biggest flake of a friend, Steph. But he actually showed up. But when you were out there, did you have a hoagie?
I have a what?
The hoagie.
I didn't have a. It's called a hoagie.
And did you meet our friend Steph's deuter?
His what? Daughter?
His deuter. At the end of the trip, did all you want to do was go Hugh?
No.
That's how people in Philly talk.
Yeah, they all talk like that. But I had the Genos. That shit was trash. I had all of the Phillies. That was trash. Sorry, Philly, but y'all, Phillies are trash.
Yeah.
But
honestly, cheesesteaks in New York are way better. Just saying.
I'm not going to even lie. I've had cheesesteaks in Indiana, and they was better than the ones I fucking had that's supposed to be the best.
And we just lost the Philly fan base.
I've had cheesesteaks in my crib.
Word. I'm just saying. I'm just saying them shits wasn't that good. But yeah, Philly was cool. Saw my son. Steph, he got another kid on the way. Congratulations to my kid.
Yeah, and he's married.
Married. All that good shit. So hopefully you see that shit. We had no idea.
Thanks, Steph.
We knew nothing.
We only talk every day, dog.
Yeah, but so yeah. We're gonna put them on blast. But it's a lot of crackheads. That's what I can say. A lot of crackheads. But
you wanna go somewhere worse?
A whole family of crackheads.
But also, let's go back to the NFL. Demaryius Thomas is retired. He just retired. Receiver from the Broncos.
I didn't even know he still played football.
I didn't know until I saw him. I thought he was done.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all mentioned it last week, but that Vikings rookie that got
yeah. We mentioned it. We talked about it. John, now me and John was talking about it. So John was saying like it seems to him that it was a possibility of he was targeted. Me, I'm saying he was a big nigga. He in the hood. The chances of you getting hit is high because he a massive man. John saying like, yo, I get it. But for him to get hit 4 times, it might be some foul play involved.
1 or 2 times could happen by you just sprayed up and hit a person 1 or 2 times. But 4, that's a lot of shots to hit one.
I'm if you live in certain places, where was he at?
He was in somewhere in the DMV.
Just trying to give
DC,
it.
I think.
That's
Yeah,
right.
You could catch a ricochet, but he got hit 4 times.
Yeah, he got hit. Yeah, he got hit 4 times and shit.
So
So,
nobody's luck be that bad. Is what I'm saying.
I'm just saying he's a big dude. The chance he take up a lot of space. I think I can get hit once or twice. Any of us can get hit once or twice. Him being twice our size can get hit 4 times. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, cause it's like, no, shooting like in a specific area. Like after like 2, you know, if you hit like no time. Nah, I don't know. It could be by accident, but the chances of that really being an accidental shooting is so slim.
Yeah. But also I saw in the NFL, the stadiums are going to be completely open this season. So no space restrictions, no limitation in regards to seating. All stadiums are fully open this NFL season. So
that's good, man. I'm gonna try to go to at least. I'm going to a couple games. Several games.
Down for that Jets and Giants game.
Yeah, we should definitely try to make that preseason game Jets Giants.
I'm with that. What the tickets still looking like? Oh, we can
I got the car. I got the whip. So like,
they giving them shits out free, man. Nobody care about no Jets Giants preseason game.
Yeah, bro, that's literally the most expensive preseason game like in the history of preseason.
Yeah, they care about the Snoopy Bowl.
I fucking hate it. And especially that we're playing. So, like, obviously in the past, like, that shit made sense because we would play week 3. Week 3, player starters until the half. We're playing them week 1. You're going to see, like, the starters for, like, a minute.
Or you're going to see, like, four possessions. Like, it maybe not even, maybe two.
Not even. You'll get one series.
Yeah, that's one to 2 series.
Wait, what day is it, DQ?
It's the week 1. So it's like the 8th, yeah.
August 8th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else?
The Jets and
also, one last thing in football, YouTube series, Flight 2021, New York Jets came out where they followed the draft, and it was awesome, and it was great, and I'm fired up for the season.
Okay, well, I got one last thing in the NFL. It's not really NFL, but it's what I've been seeing a lot on Twitter. You know how people get emotional. So as we know, Raiders player, what's his name? Caleb Nassib.
Carl Nassib.
Eddie's new favorite player. He's come out of the locker room and has announced to the world. You know, come out the closet, came out of the locker room.
Yeah. No, I got it.
So,
I think we got it.
I don't think Johnny did, but Johnny left it off. And Drew did too. But okay, so
he's talking about the NFL video that came out, or
which one? Where he's talking about?
No. So I think it was today or yesterday. The NFL released a video, and it's super cringeworthy. And it's obviously like it's the NFL. You know, the NFL, the one that cares about their players, and always supports everything they do, and let them protest, no problem, and let them express their feelings. And it's all about the players and not the shields. That same NFL, woke NFL, they said at the end of the video, it was like, NFL, we are gay. So like now the NFL is like coming out. It was a video to try to support what was going on. But it's clearly just like, oh, hey, look at us. Like, yeah, exactly. If people had a problem with fucking Colin Kaepernick taking the knee during the national anthem, that video turned all their fans completely off. Just saying,
so,
not me. I'm still going to watch the NFL. I love
exactly. It. Yeah, but speaking of woke, because the NFL always panders and does what they do, but a lot of woke people be doing the most on social media, and I see it on ESPN too. It was briefly touched on, but it came up. Why is White Buddy so celebrated? But when Michael Sam came out, White Buddy, because I don't want to butcher his name.
Carl Nassib.
Why wasn't Michael Sam so celebrated and so like? Why did the world open up to him and his jersey being the #1 selling jersey and all the celebrity that this White Buddy's getting? Why didn't Michael Sam get it? John, you have a take.
I think a race does play a part in this, but one of the differences is that NASA was already on a team. He was already in the locker room versus while Michael Sam was like a fifth.
Trying to get on the
Michael Sam was the 249th overall pick in the 7th round.
Oh, so yes, he was a 7th round pick. So he had
so his odds was against him a little bit.
Yeah,
anyway.
so he had to
even before he got there, yeah, for sure.
Right.
No, so it wasn't guaranteed he's gonna make the team.
And
so,
Carl just got a big contract from the Raiders. I'll pull it up right now, but I think he just signed a pretty.
That kind of played a role because it's like his spot wasn't guaranteed. Like seven round picks don't really make it.
Right.
So even with him coming out and saying what he was,
and that was my whole thing. Well, I always say this: people be so woke, they need to go to fuck to sleep because
That's a fact.
because a lot of times we, and this is for my people, my black and brown people, we at times do too fucking much. A lot of people that's saying stuff, I'm pretty sure don't even know Michael Sam to know his game, to know where he was drafted. For a lot of people, for me especially, I didn't know who the fuck he was. I knew because he was coming out. So I had no idea who he was. He wasn't an active NFL player. And then when he got to the league, he ain't do shit. So
he also big time. Obviously, I don't know if you guys remember the NFL is racist scandal back 2-3 years ago. He was like essentially bullied out of the league. Richie Incognito being
Richie was on his ass,
being the big one.
I know Richie a racist. Richie is a big
big time. It was him, Riley Cooper. From the Eagles, and he also popped a lot of slack too. Those 3 of them, they all got popped for it. But then real quick fact check too, Carl Nassib just signed a 3-year, or last year signed a 3-year, $25.2 million contract.
So you look at that, he was already established athlete in the NFL. He was already had his guaranteed spot in the pros before he announced that he was of the LGBTQ community.
Should have waited to get his bag and show his value before he should have said it.
No, homie should have just.
I just feel like
that on this pod, bro.
No, I'm saying that.
No, we're not saying that.
No offense to Michael Sam, but we only knew about Michael Sam because of his sexual identity.
What was the last 7th round pick that like got as much attention as Sam?
That coming into the league. Yeah.
I feel like his announcement came too premature. Yes, like we understand that you want to come out for company on skin, but on the platform as big as the NFL, so especially like that, where you can encourage others, you didn't really do much to succeed. Like,
and it seemed like more of a marketing ploy between him and his management. Like, yo, what it's looking like? Where you projected at? You projected. You know what we need to do? And God forbid he might have been. And I'm not saying that he's not, but they might have tried to keep it, under wraps because of the NFL being like this, masculine and toxic masculine place. DQ, open your fucking eyes.
Thinking.
Also, real quick, not comparing it to any of these guys, but the most notable 7th round picks are Ryan Fitzpatrick, Julian Edelman, Marquise Colson, and Bo Jackson.
And
he's not any of those guys.
Yeah, right.
I don't know
Shannon Sharp and Larry Wilson. Like, I mean, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Bo went so late because of his freaking. He was told he was on promise to be drafted by a certain team we didn't want to go to, so I kind of fucked with his draft stop.
Yeah, and here also I feel like all those players wasn't like nobody was talking about them till they got on the field and did what they did.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
What they did. So.
Yeah. And again, if Bo Jackson would have came out to be gay, we all be for it. Like, come on, Bo. That's right.
Here's the other part of it. Here's the other part of it that I don't think a lot of people are paying enough attention to. Carl Nassib is not the only gay dude in the NFL.
Oh, of course not.
He's not.
I'm pretty sure if percentage of gay players in all baseball, football, basketball.
One of y'all, John, one of your favorite players.
OBJ.
Now here. But if you know, you know. But,
yeah, and honestly, it is what it is.
Also, my guy.
You get that feeling?
Yeah. No, here's the thing. So, like, if I'm in that Raiders locker room, like, obviously, like, I'm super comfortable in my manhood. I have a beautiful girlfriend that I play in bed with every single night, who loves me dearly, and I love her the same. But here's the deal: it's like if I'm like Derek Carr or Darren Waller, I'm like, Carl, what the fuck, B? Like, obviously, like, they know, but it's like,
right.
Yo, what you think? I'm ugly, son? Like, you ain't feeling me? Like, am I that ugly to you?
No,
like,
and you know what's crazy? He gonna get that now because this point, at this point in the pros, as long as you play, and I said this last week, nobody gonna give up any cares what your sexual identity is. Go out there and fucking play ball. If you don't play ball, then niggas gonna be like, yo, get his weak gay ass off the team. If you black, get his weak black ass off the team. Like all that shit don't matter if you come out there and produce.
Yep.
Michael Sam wasn't highly scouted, so we didn't expect much from him coming into the league. And then he came into the league and didn't do shit. And so
did he come into the league? He was drafted, but did he make a team?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he made the team. He made the Dolphins, and that's when he got bullied. Which fucked up. Like, let's just call
he started with the Rams. He started with the Rams.
Michael Sam that got bullied. It
was the other guard. Yeah, who's actually good. Yeah, got bullied off the pros. I'm just saying. No offense, Michael Sam. If you're watching, we would love to have you on if you want to talk to us. But
we're clear the air, dog. Let us know about
what's going on with you today. Again, this kid for the Raiders, white buddy, he is an active player. He's doing his job. He just got a new deal last year. Before all of this shit. All right, Don, go to sleep.
Hi, Dorian.
They said, what's up? All right. But yeah, so nobody cared. He was already established. Him coming out, cool. We respect it. Michael Sam, unfortunately, was not a pro doing this thing, and then it came out. To me, it sounded when he came out, it's like, bro, we didn't even know who the fuck you were. And then this came out, I was like, okay, good for you. Let's see what you do in the league. And you didn't do shit, and you disappeared. So get your gay ass over there. That's just what it is. And anything else in the NFL?
I got two things.
Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month. Yes, too.
I got two things. One thing is not really NFL, but quick.
Let's transition. Yeah, transition it.
Quick.
Make it work.
Brandon Jacobs said he wants to come out of retirement and play DN at the age of 38. He hasn't played football since 2013.
He's out of his mind.
He said he's been contacted by 3 teams, Cap or not.
Cap.
He said he was contacted by 3 teams.
Big time Busto.
It was
all Busto.
It was the Giants,
the Jets,
the Jets, and maybe the Eagles.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Right. It was all in NFC. Nope. And
I was gonna say NFC East team or AFC East team.
Yeah,
probably NFC East.
Perfect. I think now is the best time to segue.
One last thing.
Basketball.
Yeah, we're gonna segue to basketball. One last thing on football. Did y'all see the clip of T.O. running them routes against in that camp? I think it was Deion Sanders' camp.
But he gonna come out now too?
How he was looking? He was
looking good. Younger guys, but T.O. older, but got the experience.
It was college or high school players.
It's probably a mixture. It's Deion Sanders like football camp, so I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, it's probably his college team. Yeah.
No, I know he does a lot of shit with the HBCUs and shit. Deion, so.
It could be a mixture of high school, college talent, but T.O. showed up and was running routes against like younger corners, and he was looking like T.O.
That's dope. I like that. T.O. come back and play tight end.
But John, you watched all the routes he was running?
You said what?
You watched a lot of the routes he was running?
I think you gotta raise your volume up. You kind of low.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Let us introduce our guest. That extra here.
No introduction. Everybody know who Mariano is. Don Decap in the building. His mic a little low, but we're gonna get him together and shit.
You hear me better now?
Yeah.
Hold on. Before wait a second. You gotta keep the lane. I'll just keep the lane for a little bit. And as Mariano sets up his microphone, I got some for you.
That's right.
That's Mariano's entrance song, and we can't play that much of it. So take it away.
Gotcha.
I was gonna say a lot of the routes they was running, it was like comeback routes, and T.O. is definitely pushing off on them.
Yeah, he's older, so you know that's what I'm saying. He was using that. He was using
Putting them hands on them. Yeah. Putting them hands on their little ass. I ain't mad at it. T.O. I think could come back and play tight end.
Right. Everybody playing different positions right now.
T.O. could come back and play wide receiver. He's still
T.O. and Brandon Jacobs will blow out both their ACLs. But yeah,
T.O. gonna come back and play quarterback.
T.O. could play. He
can play quarterback. I think any of these old retired dudes can come out and play quarterback.
Honestly, I think T.O. can play the receiver position. I think if he wants a real chance, people will be more willing to give him a chance at the tight end position.
Yeah, but until he gets hit again, like, I forget why these dudes retire. Because their brain is fucking scrambled eggs.
He ain't bucking nobody, but he get in there and just line up with somebody and shit.
He'll catch one pass and walk away. Like, I'm out here. Fuck that. Don't hit me.
Exactly. They run the double tight end and shit, have T.O. out there.
I'd bet money that T.O. better than Kelvin Benjamin.
Oh, 100%. But I'm not doubting the skill. I'm just saying there's gonna be some young corner or some young linebacker is gonna be like, ooh, yeah, T.O., like, I'm gonna make my highlight. I'm gonna make this team. I'm gonna get my contract. They go fuck him up.
Okay, so like you're saying right now, right? How many young guys in the league right now say that same shit about Adrian Peterson, and you don't see them putting no highlight tape?
Yeah, because they can't.
But Adrian Peterson is still an active player though. He ain't took no days off.
You don't think that T.O. is in as much shape as Adrian Peterson is?
I'm sure he is, but he's not in hitting shape.
Hitting, getting hit.
Yeah, getting hit is different.
Game.
Give him a month.
I mean, T.O. is a specimen. I watched I Am Athlete, so him, Chad Johnson, they some beautiful black motherfuckers. Like, but
hell yeah.
But getting hit is different.
It's different. Shout out to you mentioned Chad, but that Pro Bowl. With Chad caught one like right in the middle, and I think it was like Cam Chancellor or somebody who was gonna like come in for the hit, but obviously it's the Pro Bowl. They ain't nobody. Right. And Chad dropped down, Matt. He went into the fetal position. He came up. He's like, "Thank you."
If T.O. played just like that, I'll give him 600 yards.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fuck the touchdowns.
Yeah,
him being in the game is a decoy.
Right. All right, man. That's the NFL. Yeah, that's all I got for NFL. Moving on to NBA. Now, it's the Eastern Conference. Well, it's the conference finals, East and West.
Suns in 6. I'm just moving the bar.
And again, we got injuries. We got injuries all around right now.
Watching the game right now?
Yeah, so we're watching right now. That was a bad looking injury. As you guys know, we shoot on Tuesday and it's air on Thursday. So we'll see what happens with Giannis. You know, Trey is out for a sprained ankle or something.
Yeah, he'll be
he has a bone bruise.
Bone bruise. So he's not playing today. But Giannis just had a nasty looking injury where his fucking knee looked like it popped the other way and shit. So
I'm calling ACL, man. I'm calling it right now.
Yeah, it looks to be that.
I don't want to jinx them, but
one of those injuries that just look worse than what it is.
Right. Now, Bucks,
still walking around, so who knows?
Right, Bucks are currently up 2-1, but they are losing currently to Atlanta in this game. So with all injuries happening, we don't know what's the future with Giannis. Trey should be back next game. Cap, where the series going? Is it going 7? And who will be the victor at this point to you?
Giannis don't play.
Giannis don't play. Trey comes back.
I'm gonna try to see if I get an update.
Even with Trey not coming back, I think the Hawks could take them. I don't know if it's gonna go to 7, but I think the Hawks could win that if Giannis don't play, because I really don't think Chris Middleton is like that.
I forgot Giannis spells his name not the way typically a Greek person spells it.
Oh yeah, he got it with the G.
Giannis is with a Y.
Yeah, he got it with the G.
All right, let's see if I get any updates on him. Keep going.
It just came through. Says it has a hyperextended knee.
Yeah, hyperextended knee.
So he gonna be out probably the rest of the series.
His best case scenario is either he sprained the ligament or he didn't sprain nothing or tore anything.
But even with that means he will probably be out for the rest till 7 or the most for good the rest of the series if they thinking. I don't know.
And I know they're not really talking like You can't really play with a bone bruise in your foot.
Well, ain't nobody saying much.
That shit's hard to run with. That's just hard to like.
He can't do what Trey does is create his own shot. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Like what Cap is saying, literally the way that like he backs out and he has to plant and push off of his feet, you can't really do that.
Well, he tried to play in practice, but he was saying that his foot was like pregame. His foot was hurt, and for all the reason that you guys saying, Trey being Trey, planting his feet, being quick-footed, every time he plant, he felt like his fucking foot was about to explode because of the bruise on his bone.
And let's not forget, that is the same team where Giannis put his foot under Kyrie's foot. Get Kyrie out that game, so I wouldn't expect them to play a little dirty with Atlanta.
Well, I mean, the refs got Trey. The ref got Trey.
Trey stepped on the refs.
Do that on purpose, though. Like,
what you mean he do that on purpose?
The ref was
did that to Kyrie, though. That was you.
To me, if you in the landing space, it's on purpose. To me.
Yeah.
Whenever you're in the landing space, that's on purpose.
I'm not no professional basketball player. I purposely if I see Dev going to fucking try to do a layup, I'm gonna push that nigga in the air. I'm gonna put my legs up under him. I don't care.
Yeah.
That ain't not common. That's common sense. If you see somebody about to land, move out the way.
Yeah,
right. And then again, that's basketball etiquette. You see somebody go up, you got to get out the landing space. Only motherfucker who used to do that shit consistently was Zaza Pachulia, who purposely
dirty player.
Purposely
dirty player.
That's more of a modern of this time, but you forgot about good old Bruce Bowen. He was.
And Bruce, I was just about to say Bruce as well. Bruce is also known. He ain't too far removed, but he was known.
They made that rule,
right? Yeah.
Bruce
Bowen. What team Bruce Bowen played for?
Spurs.
Said Drew.
Oh.
He says Spurs. He says Spurs.
Spurs anyway. So stop acting like I don't know my shit. Like, I know my shit.
Don't, nigga, shut the fuck up.
No, he was around during that time. I don't know what happened to Drew.
Where'd Drew go?
I don't know. No, I didn't kick him. Drew, I don't know what's going on with his situation.
No, he definitely got mad. You made him upset, and everyone knows what happens when you make Drew upset.
Well, you know, him and DQ been going through their little thing. I don't know. Y'all need to hug it
out.
Y'all
dumb cute together, though, man. I can't wait till we start doing in-person shit. Y'all gonna end up sitting on each other's laps. It's gonna be cute.
Yeah, these niggas. No, so we was talking in the group, right? We're talking about Devin Booker and him being a superstar. So I know I said that Giannis is technically really the only superstar left in the playoffs. Superstar, coined superstar. So Drew say Devin Booker. I said Devin Booker is a star ascending, but coming to this playoff. He solidified himself. Trae Young, all these guys are showing.
Booker solidified his like coming out party during the bubble, sort of like Luka and shit like that. Like, this is like Devin doing it, and this is Trae doing it right now. Exactly. This is like the prototypical like cliche like sports guy, sports center guy. It's like the league's in good hands. Like we saw that stupid fucking like image that it was a LeBron with like all like the baby versions of like all the young stars.
All the young guys.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, really? We have athletes in the United States that go on to watch other athletes and then they themselves become great? No way. Get the fuck out of here.
So basically, Drew was
basketball. KD already, said he's going to play in the Olympics.
Yeah. All these guys. It looked like it's going to be a solid team. But Drew basically was arguing me and Johnny because he always talk about me and Johnny. Me and Johnny usually share similar like opinions when it comes to the game and shit. So we just basically saying like Trae, Devin Booker, these are stars ascending and they are the future, but they not superstars yet. They showing us they the players to watch.
Drew being Drew.
Always
want to argue.
He don't want to just say, okay, he argued, Devin Booker did this in the bubble, he did this and that. And then so DQ being the asshole he is, he always come in and just shoot the shot at Drew and just make Drew a little bit more mad. He telling Drew, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. Then Drew and him get into going into the back and forth and shit, like always. But Drew ass just knows everything. So I don't argue with Drew. I just be like, you got it, bro. You got it. I'm not going. Just talking to the wall. He just knows.
Here it comes. Shh.
Hold on, Drew. Tell me if you with this. We're going to set up the OSA card. You and DQ fighting, and then the other co-main event is gonna be me and Eddie.
Yeah.
Nah. Eddie too small, Cap. We got to get in there.
No, we gonna go next.
Oh, okay.
Eddie got to get his because he ain't do his push-ups.
I told you I have a doctor's note.
No, he gonna
my shoulder.
He said he gonna come in and put Ed. He gonna put Ed down real quick and like, all right, Dave, come on.
And the warm up.
I tore my shoulder. Which, like, do you want the doctor's note?
So I'm gonna punch the shit out your shoulder. then you and Alyssa, both gonna have fun.
Yeah, both cripples.
I'm with it.
So Cap just gonna come punch Ed in the arm and say, all right, damn, I'm good. Come on, let's get in this shit. Like tag out, like, all right, bet, let's get it.
So Drew, you didn't approve. So yes.
I said
he with it.
Okay.
You say he's with it. Then I said that.
You?
He kept saying, yeah, I'm down. He was like, yeah, I'm with it.
So, but Drew, we was chiming, let Cap know and chime in on the entire conversation about Devin Booker versus Superstar and Ascending Star. You know, you were the only one that was like, he's a superstar.
I say he's a superstar.
No, that's what I said. You say he's a superstar. We all said that he's a star ascending, and we had this big debacle. Cap, is Devin Booker a clear-cut superstar?
No. LeBron, AD, KD, James Harden.
Anybody with a K or a D. Anybody with a K or a D.
Steph and Giannis.
Dame.
Okay, Dame.
He's not on Dame level.
Steph.
Hold on. You just say he's on Dame's level?
I said he's not on Dame's level. I can make an argument about that.
Dame has single-handedly eliminated teams out of the playoffs.
I'm just saying.
Dame has 7 sneakers, nigga.
Yo,
hey, all right, before, because I know Drew's gonna go nuts. I know Drew. I'm gonna let you go. But I know you're gonna go crazy. I know you're gonna.
I'm not gonna go crazy.
If the Suns, hear me out. If the Suns win a championship, which they will. Apparently now Giannis is out.
He's not a superstar. He's not a superstar.
No, but if he wins and if they win and it's pretty much led by him.
No, this shit has been led by DeAndre Ayton.
Look, that's what I'm saying. DeAndre and CP3 plays an important part of this. So if Devin Booker is we're not arguing that how we all know Devin Booker is great. None of us is arguing that he's a star ascending. But he has key pieces in regards to DeAndre Ayton and fucking the point guard on his team.
What's DeAndre averaging rebounds per game at this point?
That nigga got like 20 and 20 and shit.
It's fucking crazy.
I'm really just saying that.
And most of them are offensive rebounds.
One thing I'll say is Booker is a star rising, but if the Suns win the chip, I would consider him a superstar, but he would be on the. How I look at it, he won't be a superstar.
He won't be a superstar to CP3 leave and they continue to do what they do.
I think.
Wait. I'm about to say that point. Wait. Let me just break down real quick.
Go ahead, John. Go ahead, John.
My point is, all right. There's like obviously the top guys, the superstars.
Mm-hmm.
Then I feel like there's the borderline superstars where it's like they show you why they have the talent and everything and they do shit.
Who is that? Example.
No, hold on, Johnny. That's why it's an easier word for it. It's the all-stars that are not superstars.
And
No.
That's the main problem. I said that's the main problem I have.
I'm gonna give you a clear example. I've been saying about this player.
That's the main problem I have with y'all saying.
I'm gonna give you a clear example of to me what my superstar is.
Shut up, Kev.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, John. Go ahead.
All right. Paul George to me has been a borderline superstar.
Pandemic P.
He's way better than like an all-star because there's a difference. He's way better than he's like higher than an all-star.
You gotta give me a difference of who's at the all-star, who's at the know who the superstar is.
Johnny.
I got you one.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Middleton.
Yeah, I like where John's going.
Is an all-star.
Okay.
Giannis superstar.
Paul George may not be on the levels of LeBron, Kawhi in them.
Right,
But
so
he's
you-
definitely
he's better than Middleton.
Honestly, I don't even think Middleton is an all-star.
That's my point.
I
That's
think
what
he's
I'm
a
about to
really,
say.
I think he's a really good shooter.
Player. He's a really good player, but he's not an all. To me, the guys that's really supposed to be in the All-Stars, Chris Middleton wouldn't even make that level to me personally.
I mean, maybe.
Like the guys who's on the brinks for me is the Jason Tatums, the Trey Youngs, the Lucas.
Look,
Chris Middleton is like a like a Tony Kukoc type of player.
You heard that's the point. There's
that level.
You heard there's
exactly right, like that level.
You heard there's a superstar. There's a tier between all-star and superstar. I feel like that's.
I got what Johnny's trying to say. That they're like what he's saying is there's superstar, there's all-star, and then there's something in the middle there.
I'm just trying to range. I'm trying to range where Johnny fit everybody. We know who the superstars are. We know who the superstars
and
are.
if I can kind of get in Johnny's brain and kind of help him out with it, but I would imagine you have Paul George in there. You have. I'm assuming you're putting Devin Booker in there.
Yes.
Okay.
After this playoff run, I'm gonna put him.
After this playoff run, you're gonna put him in there.
Yeah.
And then I guess would you?
So
you're
talking about like Bradley Beal or something like?
Yeah, he fits that.
Like Bradley Beal, some like CJ McCollum or something like.
Look, CJ is a really, really good player, but CJ is an all-star.
Would you put CP3 in that conversation too?
Tier higher than what CJ.
Okay. Would y'all put CJ in like the Chris Middleton category? Because,
they don't see Chris Middleton as an all-star, so CJ will be a tier higher than because they.
I think
Hold on, Johnny, could Chris Middleton make the All-Star game in the West?
Honestly, I don't know.
No.
He's good, but he's inconsistent. So his chances of making it probably not.
But the thing about the West, though, you can't really put that as a parameter because there are like many people in the West. There's
but you got the ones that's gonna make it. Like the superstars we're talking about is gonna make it.
And that's exactly why I said Chris Middleton to me is not an all-star.
Devin Booker is gonna make the all-star team in the West.
I got you with another player.
That's a definite.
He would. Hey, hold on, John. Devin Booker would make it today, but going back and starting the season and getting up to the All-Star game, Devin Booker ain't no first ballot.
He made it because of who?
He ain't no starter.
Well, he made it. Didn't he make it because of like COVID restrictions? Or injuries. Yeah.
Chris Paul actually made the All-Star game before Booker.
Yeah.
Listen, Devin Booker cannot become a superstar, not when Chris Paul leaves the team, but when Chris Paul doesn't control the game as much as Devin Booker does.
But the role Chris Paul does, he is the orchestrator. You can't blame Devin Booker because Chris Paul is the orchestrator.
What Devin Booker did? This is against that, right?
You know what Devin Booker did?
No, but Devin put up what? Didn't he put up 40 the first game without CP3?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
That's not.
No. Chris Paul.
There's too many people talking. Go, DQ. Go ahead.
Pretty much, Chris Paul being that anchor, like I always say, Chris Paul literally makes people better and turns people into all-stars, right? Like I'm bringing it up again. Tyson Chandler was never a fucking all-star until he played with Chris Paul. Then he went to Dallas, and Chris Paul allowed him to explore his strong points, and they kind of worked with that in Dallas.
Shit, he made David West an all-star.
Exactly. Then when he went to New York, he's the first nigga to ever win Defensive Player of the Year, but not win Defensive Player All First Team. So Chris Paul as an individual makes players better. Devin Booker may be playing with Chris Paul, but Chris Paul's leading the effect.
What is that?
What's that noise?
I heard it, but I don't know where it's at.
It's probably somebody's TV. My TV's on mute.
But John, what you were saying?
What I was gonna say, here's another player that I feel like he's not a borderline. He's not in the tier of the borderline superstar, but he's above an all-star. But he's a really, really good player. Maybe he's just a really good number two. Like he's a superstar number two, but he's not a superstar.
Klay Thompson,
yeah. Klay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like, you know.
I'm just trying to. I'm not arguing. I'm just trying to range where you at because I agree with that. I agree with Clay not being a superstar, but a lot better than a
an all-star. Yeah, but not a superstar.
Better than an all-star, and he's
his style of play doesn't adapt to that. If Klay Thompson wasn't just a spot-up shooter, you know he's capable of that. He will be seen more as an all-star.
And but only the shadows. The only reason why I'm not saying Devin Booker is a superstar yet, because we're gonna see. And even bringing up Klay.
Hold on, Dev. I got a good one. Hold on, I gotta go one. Hold on, Drew. Is Devin Booker better than Jimmy Butler?
Yeah, I would say so.
You think
this early?
Do you think there's enough body of work to back that up?
Do you think Devin Booker can carry a team like Jimmy did?
No, he's a better scorer. Hey, Okay, I should never say better because they do things differently. They do things differently. Better, I say Jimmy is a better leader and
Jimmy is an overall better player.
He's an overall better team.
Is Jimmy a superstar?
No.
But Jimmy would be in that tier. He's better than an all-star.
But Jimmy will be in that right.
So you can put Jimmy in that tier.
Yeah. But Jimmy will be in that tier. You absolutely right.
So that's back to Johnny's point.
You're right, John. Jimmy is in that.
Okay.
We I should have brought up Jimmy Butler. Like
we can debate about this the whole time.
So Drew, you changed your mind, right?
No, you got me, D-Cap. You got me.
Good shit, Cap. Good shit, Cap.
Finally. Round of applause. Finally.
We can't do it. We can give him as many examples as we want. He don't hit nothing we said. Thank you, Cap. Cap made us see the light, man. See, that's why we got you here, shit. And we can't do it. Cap can make it happen.
He's gonna be a superstar after the
playoffs. I said he's a star ascending. My whole thing, what I was gonna say is, and speaking of Klay, and even like Bradley Beal, the shadows, and even like CJ, the shadows around them are too big. So for them to ever want to really step into that superstar level, Devin Booker, once CP, even with DeAndre Ayton there,
I really feel
Devin Booker can become a superstar in the future when, at the end of the day, I'm running shit. This shit, everything is running through me, and I'm going to take over my team.
What you're saying is,
I'll let you finish.
Chris Paul plays a big role, but a good portion of that, how they run that system, is through Devin Booker, though.
Yes, of course. I don't ever argue how I'm saying I know Devin Booker is great, but superstar. I'm saying in order to reach that superstar level, he can't have a nigga like as big as a CP3 there. Coaching.
So what you're saying is
no.
Dev. If I'm hearing you correctly, what you're saying is CP3 gonna get his ring because even next series, I know it's always been Suns in 4, but obviously it's not gonna happen this series. But it'll be Suns in 4 in the final, regardless, right? No fucking Trey, no fucking Giannis. Suns in 4.
Yeah. Suns getting it. I feel like Suns getting it.
CP3 gonna get his ring. No. This is what's happening. What you're saying to me is that CP3 is going to get his ring. They're going to blow this team up. Devin Booker's going to go to the Knicks. Devin Booker's going to win his own ring, and it's going to run through him. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. Yeah, all right, cool, man. I'm with it. I like it. Zion coming too. Zion come in 2 years.
Well, if Zion come to New York, best believe Randall ass is out.
Yeah.
That should be never be an option.
They shouldn't even sign Randall on that Supermax.
They need to take care of Julius, bro. He brought that shit back.
Not what he did in the playoffs.
Not that Supermax.
I mean, Zion ain't proven in the playoffs either.
He fucking Zion Williamson though.
Y'all need to stop with that shit.
All right. So I don't want to get into another debate about players and
let your fandom go, you man. Zion,
we can talk about all of this nonsense during the offseason. Who do you guys have winning coming out of the West? Who do you guys have coming out of the West? Who do you guys?
Not. This is one thing.
No. Hey, Drew.
John. Let Drew go. Let Drew go.
I got the Suns coming out the West.
All right, cool. And how many games?
Oh, 6.
All right, great. Kev, who you got coming out the West?
Shut up, Ed, please. Can I talk? Damn.
We got so much
question,
more to
nigga.
talk
It's
about.
not
We're gonna be
one
here all night.
I got the Sun.
Okay, Drew, you got the floor. Say what you gonna say, Drew.
Yeah. I believe why are they acting like Paul George never choked in the playoffs before? Why are they getting so bent out of shape because people are saying Paul George is a choker?
He redeemed himself. Yes, he missed the 2 free throws that cost them the game, but he redeemed himself.
But I'm like even before that. Like
because he called himself playoff P and he was not playoff P. He was pandemic P.
That's why.
Bro, that's like you going, Drew. That's like you saying you're the Drew. But that's like you saying you're the best sports broadcaster in the world, and when you finally get on fucking screen, when you finally get the call, they let you do the NBA final, and you're fucking and you start stuttering and you fuck up. That's literally what it is.
Yeah, well, this is perfect. I like that you brought up.
1 second, Drew. 1 second, Drew.
I had this question written.
I'm about to open you back up.
In a press conference, a post-game press conference, Paul George said he's the most criticized.
Yeah, but I'm like,
he's not. LeBron is.
Why are they sensitive about that shit?
But he's not. But he's not.
Why is he? And
because he did it to himself.
Because fucking even DeMarcus Cousins say the same damn thing. Like these guys are too sensitive when people are saying like they choking and stuff. Like there's been record of you choking in the playoffs. This is not your first time. Just it's like you are what you are. Like one one great game doesn't erase like what you've been in the playoff before. Like
yeah,
I disagree.
What you saying, Cap?
I don't think that they're being sensitive at all. I feel like certain guys definitely get more criticism than other guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys that like give themselves a nickname.
It don't be guys that give themselves a nickname either. It's guys that just get it.
Who else gets it?
Donovan Mitchell never said nothing bad about nobody, and they was on Donovan Mitchell ass. They were saying you're right. He was not good. This and that. I've never heard Donovan Mitchell say he was nothing but humble, truthfully.
Yeah.
I think the issue with, and I said this last week with PG, I really fuck with PG in Indiana. I think first off, I think he plays better when he's the main focal point in the offense. And we saw his better days in Indiana. And I think after his injury, him trying to find his way, he hasn't been the focal point, and he's done and said things to try to steer some of the narrative towards him.
He had a whole like ESPN documentary, and
things haven't went his way with him speaking, highly of himself. So that the playoff piece shit happened, and all that shit came. So because of that, now it's like okay, he's a person to make fun of. Like once he left Indiana, he became, and the playoff piece started. He became the butt of everybody's NBA joke. And I think he's been working to try to shape that. And I think, and I'm not going to even take Clippers out of it because I just feel like, although I got the Suns, playoff P and Paul George plays way better when he's the main focal point. And I think they're going to push the Clippers the Suns to a close.
I did touch on that. I said it looks like it's a little forced in the clutch when Paul George and Kawhi was on the court because they
You said that last week.
Also, this is the best Paul George played in the playoffs since Indiana.
No, I was just about to say if you put Chris Middleton on that team instead of Paul George, they wouldn't even be in this shit no more.
Man, you put Paul George on the
No, I'm talking about just.
You can put Paul George on a lot of teams and they'll be.
Listen. Yeah. I'm talking about just this series with how Paul George is playing.
Oh, it's quiet.
If you put Chris Middleton in this spot, they would not be in the playoffs no more. Yeah. Paul George has kept them here.
Right. That's a fact.
I have Paul George in that borderline superstar tier.
That's my point.
We'll call it the Johnny tier. From going forward, it's called the Johnny tier.
I'm not mad at that. But also in the NBA, we're going to keep moving. Pacers hired Rick Carlisle. So going back to Indiana, is that a good place or a good spot for him? He's already did his bid in Indiana. Indiana had their best days under Carlisle. So
I mean,
they're trying
to bum ass Roy Hibbert.
They're trying to rewrite history.
No, he didn't coach. He coached in the early 2000s.
Right. He coached with who was it there with Indiana when they
Reggie, Jermaine O'Neal.
No, I'm saying who was the coach when PG was there?
Frank Vogel.
Right, Vogel was there. Yeah.
I hated those Pacers so goddamn much. They beat the shit out of them.
They had somebody else too, John. Wasn't it a black coach for a little bit?
And homie from who's coaching the fucking Hawks now?
Nate McMillan. Yeah,
that
was
after. Though.
Yeah, that was recent.
Talking about the early 2000s. Rick Carlisle used to coach the Pistons. Then Larry Brown took that job. And then Rick Carlisle took over the Pacers.
Wasn't Lenny Wilkins the coach of the Pacers too?
Rick Carlisle. No.
Larry
Bird was the coach of the Pacers. And then Rick Carlisle took
Not me, but
no. I think Isaiah Thomas coached the Pacers. Then Rick Carlisle took over for Isaiah Thomas.
It probably was Isaiah. I'm thinking of a black coach.
I think it was Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas, then Rick Carlisle.
Also,
Rick Carlisle used to coach the Pistons before they became the Bad Boy, the Bad Boy 2.0, Ben Wallace and them. Because Larry Brown coached that Pistons team, but he took the job from Rick Carlisle.
Right.
Basketball, I miss those days. Good time.
Also, Trailblazers got a new coach, Chauncey Big Shot Billups.
Right. So a little controversy too, right?
I mean,
with this hire,
they saying because everybody's want to bring up the fact that he got hit with like a little rape charge, but he was never charged. Actually,
it's settled in civil court, and it wasn't just a little. You can't say a little. You can't say a little rape charge.
No, but it was never proven.
You can't use the. But Drew, I want our fans to hear something clearly. I want our fans to hear something clearly. You can't put little and rape in the same sentence.
Mute that nigga.
No. I'm saying for the fact that he was never charged with anything.
Yeah, but it's settled in civil court.
It's just a little bit of rape.
It's not a. You can't. You can't say little and rape.
I worry terrible.
Hold on, Drew, be quiet. Terrible. Drew, be quiet, because I'm on Drew's side with this one too.
Yeah. My only thing is my only thing is you can't say have controversy when he's working in the NBA currently. He's currently working in the NBA, as part of the Clippers staff. So when he gets a head coaching job,
everybody
now
wants
it's right, exactly.
And Eddie keeps saying it was settled in civil.
It was settled in civil court, is what I heard.
But listen, Deshaun Watson case is gonna get settled in civil court.
Oh, 100%.
Those girls are gonna get paid.
So was R.I.P. to the God, Kobe.
Hold on.
And O.J. Simpson.
Hold on.
Yo.
If the Deshaun Watson facts is true, what the girl said was she went into the room, he had his dick out.
Oh my God.
And he was doing something wrong. It was a massage parlor. Have you been to a massage parlor? You get ass naked and lay on the table.
Yeah.
Shit, when I was in DR, I went to the massage parlor. I had this big ass bitch. Yo, she was getting I ain't gonna start. My shit was rock.
Can we
get that massage?
Yo,
all right, cool.
But hold on, that's my point though. Even though it's settled in civil court, does not mean that somebody actually
right. But the point of the reason all of this stuff, it's clear Dame is now maybe wants out. And
Dame ain't going nowhere. Dame ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
He wanted to leave before Chauncey.
My whole thing is again the contradiction, and if there's gonna be an uproar in regards to Big Shot, it should be an uproar with him being a coach in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
It should be uproar. It should have been an uproar with Marv Albert. Marv Albert got caught up with all that.
Right, exactly. So I'm just saying you don't bring up shit when he's an active coach in the NBA right now. He's coaching fucking in Western Conference right now. Yes, he's an assistant coach currently for the Clippers. That's a high position. So he gets the head coach position. Now it's uproar and shit. It's like, so where's the uproar with him? Like, yo, how y'all hire him as an assistant coach when he's this or whatever like that? This rapist y'all coining him, but now he get the head coach and he step up a little bit. Now y'all want to. It's to me, it's like a contradiction to me. If he's actively working, in the NBA, then before he got hired, then you say something. But he's been doing casting, analyst shit. He's been all over the NBA.
Ain't he on ESPN?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Bro. That's what I'm saying. He on ESPN Disney. He's been doing all this shit, and he's kept a job since retiring from the NBA. So now that he got this job, why is it an issue, or why would we bring it up now?
Fire my man Paul Pierce for having strippers.
Yeah.
But y'all had this.
Hey, don't disrespect the mouse, all right? You don't cross the mouse, all right? Look, he's got his past histories, but you don't fuck with the mouse. Were there any other hirings?
Yeah, there were.
The Mavs hired Jason Kidd.
Another controversial hire.
Is he gonna sleep with the players?
No, he has a history since then, but I don't know they brought it up or brought it up. I feel like they might have brought it up when he first got there.
Yeah, when they brought it up when he was a possible interest, and then they brought that shit up. But he got the Mav job. So congratulations to all these black men getting these head coaching jobs.
I swear on everything I love. I was just about to say, Johnny, wasn't Troy just saying that there's no black coaches being picked in the NBA?
And I like that they actually getting good jobs. Whereas a lot of times black coaches get these bullshit teams that they have to build from the ground, and then they be like, oh well, see, we gave them a chance, and they ain't do.
That's why I'm so glad Penny Hardaway turned that shit down.
Wasn't there another? Speaking of black head coaches, were there any other hirings? And did someone send out a tweet that was pretty incorrect?
I don't know what happened.
So the Celtics hired their new head coach. And,
yeah.
Right, and then Jay Williams says the first head coach of color for the Celtics. And even more importantly, he's a talented individual and has paid his dues. Hey guys,
what happened to Bill Russell?
Oh, and was that the first black head coach that the Celtics hired?
Doc Rivers.
Oh yeah. So Jay Williams then went and said that he got his phone hacked, and he did not send out that tweet. So Jay Williams took a big fat L. So here's his tweet as it relates from the Boston Celtics tweet that came out earlier from my account a couple hours ago. I did not post that. My passcode has now been changed. So someone got a hold of your phone, knew your passcode, and then decided, yeah, let's send that tweet out.
I'm not going to password was J Will 22.
That was just one of them shit you was thinking about something real quick and you forgot, because I forgot about Doc Rivers, and Bill Russell really don't fucking count.
Yeah.
Why you don't
Bill was the player.
Bill was the playing on the team, the captain of the team, the coach of the team.
And the GM and shit.
Bill was the only nigga with a car, so he was driving niggas. Get the fuck out of here.
It's been, Ben Simmons just had the playoffs that he's had. There's been a lot of talks of where he's going to go, should he stay, and should Philly keep him. There's been a lot of talks now in regards to him landing in Golden State. Is Golden State a good spot for him? They also been talking about Pascal Siakam landing into
Golden State is the perfect spot for him.
Why is that? Why you say that, John?
Because you don't gotta shoot. All you gotta do is run to the basket. And if worst case scenario, they try to stop him from going to the basket, throw the Clay or Curry. And
but that's like having Draymond Green again.
Ben Simmons is a more athletic Draymond Green.
But he's afraid to score.
He's afraid to shoot. Like Draymond Green would shoot the rock, though.
Look,
Ben Simmons will shoot.
All right.
You can't have two. Well, James Wiseman might be on the move if they get Pascal. If they get Pascal, the talk is moving James Wiseman in the 7th pick that the Golden State got to get Pascal Siakam.
Actually, no, it's crazy.
I wouldn't even do that.
If the Warriors was to trade for Ben Simmons, I don't see the Warriors getting rid of James Wiseman because they won't put James Wiseman in Embiid. Unless they do like a 3-team trade or a 4-team trade and they have a whole bunch of moving parts. But my point is, with Golden State. Why?
Hold on. So Johnny, so who they trade? Who's Golden State trading?
You said what happened?
So who would Golden State trade if they're not going to trade Wiseman?
They'll trade their 2 first-round draft picks. They got the 7th and the 14th pick this year.
And that's it.
And they probably give up one of them shooters that they got.
And Wiggins, I'm pretty sure he has some trade value. People may not like him as play, but he has some trade value.
Philly is not taking fucking.
That's my point. If they do like a multiple team trade, Warriors could put Wiseman on the team, and then that other team
have people moved around and shit.
Philadelphia 76ers won. That's what I'm saying. A whole bunch
so you saying Wiseman
goes to Toronto? Wiseman go to Toronto and some shit, and then
send him to the Wizards. Get my man Bradley Beal in Philly.
That'd be crazy.
Then we talking about something.
Oh, but speaking of it, the Minnesota Timberwolves is said to want Ben Simmons really bad.
Oh, what?
Look, I understand that, but Sixers could get my man.
Did you guys shit on Ben Simmons last week?
That's a great trade.
Yeah, if they get D'Lo, it don't work out for Minnesota. It will work out for Philly.
Because D'Lo could be he definitely shoot the shot. You shoot
D'Lo definitely put in Brooklyn, but Kyrie game.
That's a good trade though.
Put Ben Simmons at the small forward, please. Let him get some type of a mid range.
But there's a video of him surfing around about him actually shooting his first year in the league.
No, I saw him all summer. He was shooting.
Yeah,
I definitely think Ben Simmons going to Golden State could work because he could play his game. You just have to get his free throws better, but he could play his game, and he'll have
positions he playing. He playing it too.
Yeah, upgrade that shot, bro.
Because Steph's gonna play the 1.
I'm not gonna hold you. He's not playing point guard. He's definitely probably gonna play the 3 or the 4. If not,
you can't move Clay. You can't move.
Look, if Golden State gets rid of Wiseman, Ben Simmons might play center for Golden State.
Yeah, he just more than likely. Again, to me, is you can't have him and Draymond out there together because Ben Simmons also he's athletic, but the way Golden State plays and how everybody is on the move, them two niggas just be passing it back and forth to each other. Like that's all you'll see. Like they afraid to shoot. At least Draymond will attempt to shoot it. But having Ben Simmons that calls up and clacks.
Ben does attack. He does attack the rack. He goes.
Yeah, but you just say he gonna play center for him. When they play Joel Embiid, Jokic, Nurkic, that boy.
But Ben Simmons attacks during the regular season. This last series, he was afraid to attack because he was afraid of the line.
Yeah, but also my point is, Philly didn't have a sniper like a Curry or a Thompson. That worst case scenario, I get the defense on me. I'm throwing it to one.
I get
that. Steph Curry.
Steph Curry could shoot the ball, but we're talking about the other Curry. We're talking about Curry.
Right.
Curry.
The shooting god, but also
Curry. And then we're talking about Klay Thompson.
Before we get out the NBA, though, I do want to touch on Scottie Pippen saga.
Thank you. All right, good. I got that written down right here.
Thank you.
So
what's up?
Hold on. Before we leave the coaches, did any of the women get hired?
That chick from the Spurs, I think, is.
No, I heard something about a woman coach getting a job.
Orlando.
Yeah.
Who's the coach of the Pelicans? Did the Pelicans hire anybody yet?
No.
They was in talks of hiring a female.
Teresa Witherspoon?
I believe so.
I'll end it up.
Because I heard something about a woman coach. I don't know how that's gonna work out.
I remember Becky and
Becky is the Wizards should be able to woo her. That's a report coming out that the Wizards are looking at. That's a problematic thing to say too.
I'm talking about
her.
Yeah, why you gotta woo her? You woo any fucking men? You know what I mean?
Now I know Pelicans they were saying because that's why I'm saying that Zion ain't gonna stay in New Orleans because they were talking about getting the woman coach and shit.
They was gonna hire the woman that played for the Liberty. What's her name?
Teresa Witherspoon.
Is that who?
Teresa Witherspoon.
Y'all just throwing out names.
I said it pretty
That's
low.
her name though. Teresa. Back
Both of y'all saying different names.
I thought it was Teresa Witherspoon.
I think that's
You're probably right.
Yeah. It was
You won't be throwing out shit if you don't know it.
He said the women. You said the women that played for the Liberty.
Teresa is Teresa Witherspoon. She's a Pelicans. She's a Pelicans assistant currently, and she was possibly.
She was a leading candidate.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened.
Correct.
Leading candidate.
All right, but again, Scottie Pippen series saga. Now, Scottie we know has a tell-all book he's working on due to his issues with
and Scottie's doing the press release for that book. Let me tell you.
So he got the book. He got the book coming.
He got a whiskey.
He got a bourbon.
A bourbon.
Bourbon coming.
What's the bourbon called?
That's actually true. I thought it was a joke.
No, it's real because he's having. Whenever you see Scottie's interviews, he has the bourbon sitting on the table, like it's right there for you to see it. So a lot of people are saying Scottie is either
Scottie's bourbon bottle is called Digits.
Digits.
So
is he talking about the amount of bodies his wife got?
No, we're talking about the amount of digits he fucked up when he signed that contract and complained about it after.
So Scottie coming at Phil, he said Phil's a racist. Mike is a sociopath.
Yep.
KD ain't as good as LeBron.
Yep.
What else Scottie is saying?
LeBron didn't have no help.
So in regards, just take it back. Him and KD had their little spat on Twitter or social media. So he was saying that KD is not as good as LeBron. Instead of trying to win it by himself, he should have passed it to somebody, and LeBron would have never made that move. So that's what I said, because I remember me and John talked about it. He gave it to James Harden. James Harden gave that shit right back. Like, so.
KD did pass the ball, but the ball came right back. As soon as he passed it, right back to him. So he's like, fuck it, I'm going to do it then.
And Scottie, like, KD was literally a toe away from hitting one of the best game-winning fucking shots we've ever fucking seen.
Ever. Basically, what you're saying is if KD feet wasn't big as hell.
Yeah. If he wasn't a size 16.
Took a really big step back, bro, before he pulled up.
Listen.
Big as shit.
If KD would have gave the ball to Joe Harris,
and
he shot that ball, no, Scottie Pippen would have been like, Steve Nash is a racist.
Yeah.
He had set up the last play
for the white boy, right?
For the white boy,
right. Also, he would have said, if you want to be, also he would have said, if KD want to be considered in the class with LeBron, he need to take those shots because the big players take that shit like
I did it when I had a headache and I was in a bad mood and I just sat down on the bench.
He just latched
Scottie doing bad. Like,
no, Scottie. I never saw Scottie do this press for bro.
Look. Yo, hey, stop disrespect. Scottie's
press for promo.
Right. No. Yeah, Scottie's about to sell books. Scottie's gonna make millions because everybody wants to hear Scottie's side, and the people that don't care about Scottie's side, yo, let's see what this crazy motherfucker got to say.
You know what's the crazy part? We're talking about all this shit, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be worse and crazy in that book.
Right.
Hold on. Ed, let's make the bet though, Ed.
He gonna talk about his wife. He gonna cut her ass up. He gonna talk about Future. He gonna talk about everybody in that shit.
Let's make a bet on the book bet, Ed.
What do you want to bet?
Over under.
Yeah, I don't think
copy sold.
I don't think it'd be a #1 bestseller.
Well, I'm not gonna take that bet for one reason only. Scottie, as every Robin would to a Batman, instead of doing a Last Dance like Jordan did, a television series that captivated the world during a pandemic where we were all locked in our houses and we couldn't watch anything, Scottie gonna come out with a book. Ain't nobody read no fucking books. So of course it ain't gonna be the bestseller. Ain't nobody read books, man. Decap, just because you just started reading books again and you started a book club, don't mean you read books. Just because you started reading books 3 weeks ago.
I got a library.
I'll be honest. Don't do that to that nigga. Cap.
Yo, man, can you just let me do the fucking bit? Can you let me do the bit?
No.
Can you let me do the bit?
Like I was just about to say, Who just came out with a book, Johnny? Damn.
Superhead.
No, an athlete. An athlete just came out with a book and we was talking about it. And it was a bestseller.
Who that?
Who?
We
Who was
just
it?
talking about it with Troy. Somebody like an old timer.
Taking my order boom check for you.
Larry Johnson.
NBA, NFL, or baseball?
I want to say it was NFL.
Sean Kemp.
Somebody just came out with some shit. And it was a number one bestseller.
It was a New York bestseller?
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying.
Chris Bosh? I'm literally Googling and I'm reading books. Plant-based athlete.
Let's make. You're not gonna make the bet on New York's number one bestseller?
No, definitely not. Who gives a fuck? Ain't nobody gonna read Scotty's book.
I think Scotty has built up with, especially with everything going on in his personal life, and what the Jordan doc and his take on the Jordan doc and what he's been saying about everybody. Niggas is gonna go out and buy that book.
And that's
because it's like he's like a fucking reality TV show. Like it's like a tell-all.
But that's what I was just about to say. I think he's not going to sell books because Scotty can't really go too dirty.
Why not?
Why not?
He's already
because he's on what is he on, NBA Countdown or whatever?
Is he?
He's on there. He's on Jump.
But he's not a consistent person, is he? He on there like every now and then.
I thought he was a regular.
I think he's like. I mean, he's not.
I can't find this.
He's not on every episode.
He's not a recurring. He's on there, but he's not a recurring analyst.
If he was to go on there and be like, I went through so and so phone and she had videos sucking Future dick, he not getting back on ESPN.
But again, if he does that though, I'm saying if he does that, that's what I'm saying. If he does that. That book gonna sell, and he ain't gonna need to go back on these motherfuckers.
But that's what I'm saying. He would have already used that leverage. He would have used that point to sell the book. He would have been on the Breakfast Club, and he'd have been like, "Oh, y'all like Future? Listen, I know my wife did this with Future."
I think because I think his biggest seller has been The Last Dance because over COVID, that was the biggest thing. Besides fucking the bitch, the tiger bitch. That was the biggest thing happening during COVID.
Exotic Joe.
Right, with Exotic Joe.
Man, Joe like
other than Joe Exotic, The Last Dance captivated everybody. So for him to come out now and saying this shit is bullshit, let me tell y'all my story. I think it's going to sell, and then you taking all the personal shit that's going on with him. I think that shit is going to be a New York best.
So you think if Isaiah Thomas came out with a book and said, "I'm about to tell you my story about The Last Dance," that shit going to be a bestseller?
No, nobody cares about nobody because Isaiah is too removed from it. Look,
right. But if Scotty comes out with some heat,
Scotty was. They had a whole episode about him. Pretty much,
they had a whole episode. They had 2 episodes about
him. Nobody cares about Isaiah fucking Thomas though.
If Scotty puts out the book and says, Jordan left the NBA and his pops got, if they say his pops got smoked because he owed mad money,
Scotty is the Robin to the greatest athlete in sports. And so for him to come out and say, "This is bullshit. I don't like how this went. Let me tell y'all my story because I'm next to this man. I was there for everything." It's different than Isaiah. That's like fucking Reggie Miller trying to come out with a book and fuck you, Reggie.
I've come around.
Ed, I got a better.
I've come around. Let's go. Let's hear it.
Get the first week sales of Phil Jackson book where he told all.
I gotta find that out. Hold on. I want to see how much that sold.
He exposed Kobe. The book he exposed Kobe.
I'll say he's gonna sell less books than Phil Jackson did in first week.
Well,
I don't know what the numbers is. I just feel like
and Phil dropped that book in like 2004.
Phil was telling. He was telling on the
even with that, I think again you gotta look at the whole scenario.
Was it called 11 Rings? That book?
Yeah. Oh, that's not the book. 11 Rings is after he coached.
I just think because
what book are we talking about?
It's the book before that.
I think because we over sensationalize
Unbroken?
It might be. It might be that book. Phil got like 2-3 books, but it's definitely one before 11
He
rings.
got mad books.
I just think because of everything that's going on in the world, it's Michael fucking Jordan. We had the Last Dance. It was so big. Phil didn't have anything that was big to happen for him to be like, okay, let me counter this because this was so massive. Like
the
Last Dance was so massive. This is the perfect time.
Phil book in Chinese, man. That's the Chinese edition.
I'm just saying, the Last Dance was so massive, and for Sky to be right there for everything. I think if Phil dropped the book now and said, yo, Last Dance was bullshit, Phil will kill right now. Because now you might as well do it. Unless only people can do that, Rodman and Phil. Ain't nobody trying to hear Ron Harper. Ron Harper can't say, yeah, I was there too, that shit was trash. Nobody gives a fuck. Randy Brown can't say nothing. Nobody give a fuck. Bill Winnington can't say nothing. Nobody give a fuck. Scotty is a superstar, a legend, and the Batman to the greatest athlete of all time. So therefore,
to me,
and then before this, he got all that bullshit going on in his personal life.
Yeah, he's not talking about in the book.
But we don't know that.
When's that book dropping? We're gonna have to keep.
I ain't gonna read it. You can cop the book and let me know what's going on.
I won't buy that book.
I might listen to it, get the audio, but I ain't buying that shit.
That's audible.
It's called because I'm gonna help the sales apparently. Because Decap wants to bet me. You can pre-order the book for $14.95 on all stores. It's called Unguarded by Scottie Pippen.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's a cheap ass book too.
Yeah.
How much?
That's what I'm saying.
How much is it?
$14.95.
The bond was like 50.
That shit going platinum.
Super put.
After tax, that's just gonna
look at this.
Like 17 bones.
Look at it. Look at this quick synopsis. Scottie Pippen has been called one of the greatest players in NBA of all time for a good reason. Simply put, without Pippen, there is no championship banners, let alone 6 hanging from the United Center rafters.
So.
There is no Last Chance documentary. There's no Michael Jordan as we know him. There's no 1990 Chicago Bulls teams would not exist as if it wasn't for Scottie Pippen. Let's go with Scottie.
Hold on.
Yo, he ain't wrong.
Now hold on. If this
at the very bottom say, my wife a hoe.
Exactly.
Hold on. Let me keep going.
If he was going to talk about that part, he would have mentioned it in that.
He might talk about.
I'm telling you, Cap. The biggest seller right now is The Last Dance.
Pippen is going to reveal
that's
stories.
Why he's gonna make it. He's gonna make it generally, and the major part of the book is going to be about that. But he's going to touch on his hoe of a wife.
So he's going to, including the 1994 playoff game against the New York Knicks when he took himself out of the game with 1.8 seconds to go. So he's going to talk about that. He's going to talk about it.
He's going to talk about basketball shit. My shit, the back of my book would have had the bitch with Malik Beasley on one side and Future on the other.
Yeah, she ain't even fucking the right Beasley, yo.
Asshole, who put me on, son?
Right, so
isn't there a better Beasley?
Michael Beasley, but he ain't even in the league. But she should have picked Michael Beasley over that nigga. Shit, that's an upgrade. Cole Beasley too. But anything else in the NBA or anything else in the open run?
I'll do this quick because we did run. I don't care about hockey anymore. The Islanders lost to the Tampa Bay Lightning. They're playing the Canadiens. Who cares? But as you can see, CONCACAF starts next week, so I am all in on soccer officially. But a couple of big upsets in the Euro this week. So we had the round of 16. The favorites currently right now is Italy. But Portugal goes down 1-0 to Belgium. Spain does what they need to do, win 5-3 against Croatia. France loses in penalty kicks and a shootout. Mbappe, their best scorer, was the one that missed it in a penalty shootout. And then this morning or this afternoon, England beats Germany 2-0. So now the quarterfinal is set. Switzerland will be playing Spain. Italy will be playing Belgium. The Czech Republic will be playing Denmark. England will be playing the Ukraine. So we will see a new Euro champion this year. And honestly, if Italy wins, if Italy fucking wins, get ready for the unbearable fake fucking Italians that live in fucking New York that are just gonna be like, get the fuck out of here. Where the fucking dude? You remember, Kev? You remember when they won the World Cup in like 2006 and every fucking pizzeria we went to in fucking white as fuck, bumblefuck, Carmel, New York. Yeah, that's right. You fucking people.
They had Italian flags up.
God. Oh, everywhere, dude. They were fucking unbearable. My girlfriend's Italian.
The biggest difference between then and now is like
Alyssa Italian. I thought she was Puerto Rican.
Oh, she's everything, man. She's everything.
I know
Portuguese, Italian, Greek.
They go.
I know she got some Spanish in. She looks Spanish to me.
It's the Portuguese. That's what it came in. Yeah,
so she Puerto Rican, like I said.
Yeah, she's Puerto Rican.
Nigga, fuck them. At the end of the day, I know some real Italians now, and they go hard, bro. Like
yeah.
Every fucking day.
But wait for the white people that don't eat pasta every Sunday, pretend to be Italian when Italians win.
I got my money on Belgium. Anybody want to take no bets?
I don't know what the fuck going on.
Honestly,
one of Belgium stars is black.
I mean, hey, D-Cap. Most of the majority of the players are black. The good ones, at least.
But I'm saying,
like all of them. Like
all from Africa and shit.
When France won the World Cup and they had a problem with immigration in France, it was black people that won the fucking World Championship, and all the French people loved all those black guys. Just saying.
Are we still in the open run? I don't know if y'all talked about Gervonta Davis now.
I was about to say, yo, Cap, you ain't gonna bring it up?
I didn't know if y'all had spoke about it. So.
Oh yeah, because Cat joined us late, but no, we didn't touch on that. That was a good ass fight.
That was a fucking fight.
No
lie, that reminded me of like Floyd De La Hoya days. The way the fight went, like how it was just like a movie. That shit was a movie for real. With Floyd in the corner, like, yo, show me you great. And then Gervonta goes in, gets the knockdown. And people that don't know boxing, they'll look at it like, oh, he just knocked out another person. Mario Barrios is fucking nice.
And he big as hell compared to Gervonta.
Strong as fuck, too.
Yeah. It was not like he was getting tagged, but he was still coming.
And remember when we watched Canelo fight Gennady and we seen that switch where we like, oh, Canelo got good ass defense.
Right. Yeah.
You seen that with Gervonta in this fight. He took a lot of good hits. He was moving. And for Barrios to be so much bigger, Barrios was missing him a lot too. I'm like, God damn. Like,
but do you think this is the fight that's going to really give Gervonta the credit that he deserves as a premier fighter? And
Gervonta was already getting the credit. The fact that, look, this is something that people don't talk about. Gervonta is the third fighter to be he's a champion in 3 weight classes while still boxing.
Yeah.
That's Canelo, Gervonta, and I want to say Manny Pacquiao is the only 3 people to ever do that. That's a class.
Yeah.
Those are some great names.
And the crazy thing is, I really think he could even move up 1 more weight class and compete.
Now, you know what it is, because Gervonta got some fucking power. So,
no, when I watched the fight, I said, when he hit him, I said, oh, Tank hit him low. Then they ran the replay back. Yo, he
hit his ass right in the stomach. Yeah.
He punched him in his chest and dropped him.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's crazy. Uppercut to the chest and dropped him. I'm like, holy fuck.
Congrats to Gervonta. Keep cooking ass out there. But also be in the open run. Big 3 is back. For those who watched OGs and shit, Big 3 will be back.
Let me go get New York.
It's only in Vegas this year, though.
July what?
I think it's the 10th. Yeah, I believe so. Gilbert Arenas is back.
That's like coach of the enemies.
Joe Johnson.
Are they having players fans at the games?
Yeah.
They are. Yeah.
All the games are in Vegas though.
Only in Vegas?
Yeah, this season all the games are in Vegas.
And also, before I leave open run, there's been talks with my boy. Jello Ball possibly going to the Hornets. He's so he was supposed to be playing. Big B's was supposed to have a team in the Drew League, but Jello they went to Melo's practice, I guess, in Charlotte. They flew back. They flew to the Drew League, but Jello the only one that didn't fly in. They still got their team, but the Ball brothers ain't playing. Jello is currently practicing and training with the Hornets, so there's a chance that he can be signed to the Hornets.
Hey man, at some point, all three of these balls is gonna be on the same team.
They have to do it.
It's gonna happen. Jello's gonna be
Yeah, it's inevitable.
Jello's not trash. It's that Jello's an unfortunate situation happened to him. Where he fucked up.
It's all the China shit that has fucked him up completely. The China shit where he was stealing, that completely fucked up his whole basketball career.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that.
And when Jello get in the league officially on a team, they better have Lonzo. I mean, they better have holy shit. Well, I can't think of the dad name. LeVar need an hour special just for him to talk his shit and say, I told y'all niggas.
Congrats to my nigga Jello. You know, I fuck with them B's, Triple B over there. But we're going to move on from the open run. We're going to get into Bag of the Trash. And we got some really good questions this week. First up, in Bag of the Trash, you know, sometimes we're prisoners of the moments. Trae Young is that guy right now. But there's been a lot of talk about where Trae Young lands in regards to the best point guards in the NBA. And there's even been talks of Trae Young being better than Kyrie Irving ever. So Bag of the Trash is Trae Young today better than Kyrie Irving ever? DQ. Kick us off with Bag of Trash.
Trashing. Fuck out of here, dude. Fuck out of here. He can't shoot, but not at a decent enough rate to him to even say he's close to Kyrie. His handles, he's not fucking with Kyrie. Like, come on. I'm not even the biggest Kyrie fan, but I admire his athletic ability. But yeah, he's not fucking with Kyrie.
All right, Drew, Bag of the Trash.
Trash it. They used the wrong word. He's not better. He's more reliable than him. He's not injury prone, and he doesn't have the tendency to miss as much.
No.
No.
Everything I was just about to say, the nigga injured now.
No, I'm saying injury prone. You know, Kyrie bit every year.
And Kyrie have his moments.
Kyrie has his moments, and every year he's out. He's more reliable than Kyrie. He's not a better player. He's more reliable.
Got you. All right, Cap, Bag of the Trash.
Cap. I'm gonna trash it. I think Kyrie.
Yeah.
I think the Cavaliers Kyrie.
We're on the fourth.
Is better than Trae.
Right.
Cavs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. How? Shit, Kyrie played defense at one point. I don't think I've ever seen Trae Young play defense.
Right.
He played barely defense. He doesn't play defense that good.
You have to excuse Drew because he started watching basketball season after.
Stop with this bullshit.
Excuse him for the bullshit he's
saying.
Shut
up.
All right, John, Bag of the Trash. Is Trae Young today better than Kyrie ever?
Oh, I'm gonna trash it because it's too early saying this is Trae Young's first playoff.
Trae Young today.
Yeah, but look, I'm gonna trash it. But part of the conversation is also, it's too early. The part of the conversation that was being had is Trae Young as a number one option versus Kyrie as a number one option.
Right.
So that's like the main comparison. Kyrie is number one option versus Trae Young as the number one option. And
Kyrie is better than number two.
You put it this way, Trae Young in his first playoff run took his team to the Eastern Conference Finals as the number one option versus Kyrie being bounced in the second round, being the number one option, playing one time, the other time he was injured. And
Trae Young beat who? Trae Young beat who, Johnny?
What are we talking about?
You said Trae Young making it to the conference finals. Who did he beat this year?
He beat Philly and the Knicks.
Okay, and who got Kyrie the fuck out of there?
When Kyrie lost to them, they lost to the Bucks in the second round. And he missed the first one. He was injured. That's when Jason Tatum had his good playoff run and carried and led the Celtics to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Right.
And then after that, Kyrie made it to the second round of the playoffs.
But Kyrie's not the first option in neither one of these ones you just said.
No, he was. Kyrie was the first option in Boston.
You don't think Jason Tatum was the number one option?
Jason Tatum was a rookie.
I think Jason Tatum.
No. He got injured, and then it was.
Jason. While Kyrie was there, Tatum was a good wing.
Tatum became the first option when Kyrie left. Kyrie went to Brooklyn with KD, but KD didn't play the first year, so you would say Kyrie was the first option there, but Kyrie chose not to play in the bubble, so we didn't get to see what he would have done in the bubble.
Nah, Johnny, I remember that first year where first year and when Kyrie got injured, they in that playoffs, Jason Tatum kind of ascended right there.
He made Kyrie
butting heads after, and both started butting heads after that.
Listen, quick thing, people forget Tatum didn't even start. They had Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward broke his leg the first game of the season, which gave an opening spot to Tatum to start, and Tatum did. He was talented. He did what he did. But I'm just saying, an injury took place, and that's what gave him his spot. At the end of the day, he still held it down. He did what he was supposed to. But Gordon Hayward don't break his leg, Tatum probably would have hindered his playing time. He wouldn't be at the level he is now because it would have been a slower process. He was able to have a faster process because of injury. He was able, a spot opened up, we're going to throw you in, and he did what he did. Kyrie went there, and he did what he did.
All right, Ed, bag of the trash.
I'm going to trash it. I don't like Trae Young. I just don't like him.
Okay.
One.
He's an out for
He's out for the Knicks.
He beat the Knicks. 2, he ain't got no rings. 3, and I think more importantly, he don't dress up as an old man and then school a bunch of young bloods at the Rucker and then make a movie about it.
Oh, Uncle Bill. Yeah.
Right.
I'm just
All right.
That was just the main basis. It's just Kyrie versus Trae Young as the number one option. That was like the basis.
What's the question? It's
Yeah, no, I get it.
Is Trae Young today better than Kyrie Irving ever?
Oh, trash it. Absolutely not.
Yeah, and I'm trashing too again. I think Kyrie best years was in Cleveland, and Kyrie is probably the greatest ball handler we've ever seen. He played both sides of the ball during that time. And then again, I think Trae Young with Nate McMillan and the team, the pieces around him is better than Kyrie was prior to Bron bringing the NBA over and stuff. I think
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even remember who played with
Kyrie before
Cleveland.
Yeah, before Bron.
Yeah,
before Bron. It was Kyrie.
Like Deion Waiters, my nigga.
I don't even think Deion Waiters was there.
Nah, Deion Waiters was there. It was Deion Waiters, Kyrie.
Nigga,
Deion Waiters played that first season with Bron and them, then they traded him. But Deion Waiters played that first season with Bron when Bron got there. But he might have got traded mid-season. I'm not gonna hold you. He might have got traded mid-season. Deion might have got traded mid-season. But it was Kyrie, Deion Waiters, Tristan Thompson. They drafted Anthony Bennett.
Yeah.
He's drafted Anthony Bennett.
Yeah.
Anthony Bennett was on that team.
Was that bust,
There's a few other names.
Who was the coach?
Fucking Byron Scott. You know what? I got
Byron Scott, yeah.
Fuck Byron Scott because my homie who I went to college, who was on high school, got drafted by the Cavs. Nigga, Byron Scott to give him no
What's
burn.
What's that noise? Fuck is that? Sound like the Shining.
I heard it, but
tell Alyssa to turn that shit off. I'll go over there and
somebody's playing something.
Not even over here, dog.
Anthony Bennett is the Andrew Durant of the NBA.
All right,
we'll fuck you up,
trashing it. All right, let's move on now. Now again, moving on. We
just flipped you out. Decap, that's for you.
We talked about the shop earlier. Tom Brady was on there, and although we can't hear you.
Nah, he's saying some crazy shit.
Okay, but although LeBron was
rabbit soup.
Oh, rabbit soup. He said. She's disgusted with you.
But although LeBron wasn't there was a take that Tom Brady was answering to. LeBron said that he feel like when it comes to the best players in sports, football players shouldn't be considered because they don't play both sides of the ball. This is LeBron's take on when it comes to the GOAT talk of sports. Football players shouldn't be in that talk because they only play one side of the ball. They only affect one part of the game. So bag of trash.
He said it's on the shop.
He said this online, but it was discussed on the shop with Tom Brady. This was LeBron take on the GOAT talk. So, back to trash it. Football players can't be in an overall sports GOAT. A football player can't be an overall sports GOAT. Because of based on what LeBron defines as a GOAT, you have to play both sides of the ball. You have to do more than just one side of the ball. So
I watched.
Go Kev, bag of the trash.
No, I watched the doc, like, and I kind of get the point. There's sports where you're not playing offense and defense, so how can you be the best self-proclaimed or fan-proclaimed like?
But
you
said rest.
That's just hard to answer. Like the way that Brady said, Brady was like, "Yo, I can't tackle somebody. I'm not.
I can throw the fuck out of the ball."
Yeah, it's like, yo, I can throw the fuck out of the ball. So at his position, he's the best. There's niggas at their position that there's the best. Like,
but this is like an overall talk. Like when we talk about like Tiger comes up, Serena comes up, Mike comes up. When you talk about like the Mount Rushmore and Tom Brady is there, and LeBron is even in the conversation. But LeBron,
the question is, are like who's playing offense and defense, and that disqualifies you if you're not playing both.
Yeah, right? you could be
So Brady, Tiger, them niggas is out of that shit.
Right. True. That's true.
Rip.
Right.
Niggas don't.
And that's what
in the tennis.
And that's kind of what Tom was saying. Like there's sports that people are great where it's not dependent on everybody else. In regards to them
the answer to this bag of the trash shit, the question's a wash, my nigga. Because
bag of the trash it. It's trash in the bag, whatever. Pick one. Trash it. You trash it because it's greatness in all sports. You trashed it. DQ, bag of the trash it.
Trash it. Bro.
All football players can't be a GOAT in their respective sports.
No, football players can't be on the Mount Rushmore or the top GOATs in sports in general because they don't play both sides of whatever the ball. They only work in one aspect in the sense of the sport.
I feel that even like if you're an elite player, you're still learning the insides and outs of the opposite player on your field. Like I'm a wide receiver, I'm still trying to get in the brain of how a cornerback might think, trying to steal the ball from me. So as a person that thinks more into the game, I have to trash that because I feel if you're about your craft, you'll dig deep into learn how the opposite player who guarding you thinks. So I don't agree with that.
All right, Eddie, bag of the trash. Okay,
trash it. He ain't in the playoffs. Ain't nobody talking about him.
Shut
up. His whack movie's gonna come out. It's not gonna be better than the actual GOATs movie. Right? Ain't nobody talking about him. He's upset. He had the GOAT on his fucking TV show. Right? So he had to stir shit up, fucking put it out there, make people talk about it. Look, man. You ain't gonna tell me Jerry Rice ain't the GOAT of wide receivers. You ain't gonna tell me Tom Brady's not the GOAT of quarterbacks. You ain't gonna tell me, fucking Bo Jackson ain't the GOAT of running backs, even though he wasn't really. But like, and then to DQ's point was where like you study the other position and you know what they're gonna do and you know how they're gonna react. It's like, hey, like I'm going up against Jalen Ramsey today. Like I realized that like he can't go left. Like so, I'm gonna keep cutting left. Like it's like you have to. You know what I mean? And then the other part of it too is that like athletes in the NFL, like, dude, every other day there's like a new guy that you're like, holy shit, look at this fucking guy. You know what I mean? So it's like there's certain guys that can just hold that title for the moment. And again, back to the prisoner of the moment thing, like, yeah, like fuck that. Like, listen, LeBron.
Yo, Eddie.
Shut up.
All right, Drew, bag of the trash it. Bag of the trash it.
I'm gonna trash it because I believe you can't totally, he's in his sport. Like he can be a great in his sport. Every sport is different. You can't just like equate being a GOAT of a sport. I mean, like you can't equate being a GOAT of like just because I play defense or offense or whatever. Like every sport is different. So I'm gonna trash it. But they were both. But to Eddie's point, they were both throwing shots to. They were both throwing shots to each other teams. Tom Brady was saying that I would love to play in the NBA because y'all players just run back and forth on a little ass court. I wish I could run on a little ass court. I'm busy running on a full football field. So they were both throwing shots to each other respective sport.
Yeah,
it wasn't just LeBron throwing shots at Brady, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, way to back up your man.
Cap.
Oh, shut up, man.
I'm gonna trash it for a couple reasons. He said players in the NFL don't play both sides of the ball. Deion Sanders probably scored more points on defense than some guys have scored on offense.
I was gonna mention Deion, but
one, but
two. But Deion is not the norm. Most players don't do what Deion did.
Okay. If you have a good defense, and you don't let somebody score, that's half the points right there.
Right.
All my team got to do is score one.
Right.
To me, that's playing offense with defense.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a GOAT. For two, if that's the case, LeBron should be like, you can't put basketball players on the GOATs because 50%.
They don't play defense.
No, listen. 50% of making it in the league is being born 6, 7, and up. Like,
and two-way player.
That ain't
Ben Simmons, perfect example.
That ain't something about being skillful or being something as a GOAT. Like, you just got lucky and was 7-2 and you fucking bowl or whatever.
Right. Bowl that nigga though.
And if we talking about GOATs of athletes, is boxers for sure.
X.
You gotta be offense, defense. There's nobody helping you. And I
don't think LeBron will argue that because he's saying that you're doing.
He was singling out football.
He's pretty much singling out football.
But the other thing about that corny ass fucking bum ass fucking like I need attention ass fucking GOAT, I will call him a GOAT of our generation, is that homie literally was like, oh yeah, I could be a tight end. Yeah, I could have been a tight end. Like, bro, like you could play every sport. LeBron, that dude that like.
But Eddie, that's my point. He was
every time he was in class, you're like, oh, we playing soccer today. He's like, oh, watch this rainbow I could do. It's like, nigga, who cares, bro?
But hold on, Eddie, that's my point. He could play tight end because he was lucky enough to be blessed to be 6'9", 240, brolic as fuck.
Yeah.
All right, John, bag of trash.
I'm gonna trash it. Football players could definitely be in the GOAT. I understand the point. Is like when it comes to basketball you against also tennis players. Shit, baseball players play defense, or or they get in the same. They play defense also. You do both, offense and defense. Defense.
If you're in the National League, you're a pitcher. You bat.
Right.
So no, their defense might be a little bit different versus how basketball players plays defense. But they play defense, so it's like you are a GOAT. The GOAT status is what you dominate. You're elite, and you dominate, and you do what you're supposed to do. That's what puts you in status.
Yeah, DK a track star, Tyreek Hill a track star. OBJ could play soccer and kick field goals. Like he can play baseball. Like these athletes are athletic. They just chose football.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean it up again. I'm trashing it because again, LeBron's criteria only applies to certain sports.
To LeBron,
and then so therefore a lot of the offense defense thing. There's a lot of fucking GOATs in sports like fucking Usain Bolt. He ain't got shit to do with everybody else. It's just I'm running my race. And Michael Phelps ain't got shit to do with nobody else. It's just me.
Them against them.
Right, them against them. So it's like that doesn't take them out of the GOAT talk and shit. Again, football players the same reason and shit. I'm the best at what I do. You, LeBron, you play basketball. You play offense and defense sometimes. So like, and you still a GOAT, but you can't use that criteria for every sport because that then eliminates a lot of people and a lot of GOATs from the real GOAT conversation. So
again, it's because he's not in the news and he wants to be in the news because he's not in the playoffs.
When you talk about GOATs of any sport, you say to yourself, could you put another person in that sport, in that person's position, and they be as successful as them?
Honestly, I look at it, the GOAT talk, there's only a few. It's the players who transcends beyond the sport, who's larger than life to me.
Because Allen Iverson transcended more than the sport, but AI wasn't a GOAT.
Yeah. AI
is a different type
it's different. I think he's a GOAT, but it's levels to the shit. I don't think AI is
a GOAT to the hood. AI is not a GOAT in basketball.
But I'm saying, like, in the sense of, I think he is a GOAT in basketball, but I don't think he is a sports GOAT.
Basketball
in the sense
of his I understand what Cap's saying, but basketball plays a part of his GOAT status because he was a great ball player. I understand you're talking about, like, when you're talking about the Mount Rushmore shit like that. I understand that, but I feel like he's just he's a GOAT for many, like, other reasons, but he's just not in the conversation with the Bronze and the Jordan and whoever you put in
the Tigers, the Serenas.
But he's in like his own lane. It may not be
right. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I think he's a GOAT, but I think it's the level of what we just brought up: Tiger, Brady, Bron, Mike, Serena. Like, these are like Phil. Fucking even that drug getting nigga, the racer, the cyclist, before he started doing the dumb shit.
Oh, Lance.
Lance, like, these people are larger than life type shit. Like, and those are like the GOATs. And Brady is a part of that larger than life.
I'm gonna give you also another example before we move on. He may not, when it's all said and done, he may not be in the conversation with the Bronze and the Jordans in the world, but when we get older, we're gonna look at him and hit another, like, as a GOAT status too. We're gonna look at Curry, how he have his own.
Change the game, change the game.
But see, that's my point right now, Johnny. I feel like Curry is, in one aspect, yes, he is a GOAT. In shooting, he is definitely the greatest shooter I've ever watched play basketball. But I still don't put him in a category like Mike.
No. You put him in the category of greatest shooter of all time. That's it.
Yeah, his own lane.
That's his lane.
When it's all said, barring any crazy Golden State runs to the next couple of years.
We had that debate. I don't know, several.
I think Steph's legend only pertains to basketball.
The shooter.
I think Mike is bigger than basketball. I think LeBron is bigger than basketball. I think Serena is bigger than basketball. I think Tom Brady is bigger than basketball. I mean, right. I was just saying bigger than basketball. AI is bigger than basketball, but he ain't on the level of them guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why he's in his own lane.
That's why I'm saying, to me, he's not a GOAT. You got to be the GOAT in your sport, and you have to do stuff outside of your sport, where you can walk down the street and somebody say, "Oh shit, that's Dev that played basketball."
Come on. I'm gonna name my man Dennis Rodman's also a GOAT in his lane too. Dennis Rodman.
Oh yeah, he started the Mary Styles.
Moving on.
All wear dresses. Dennis Rodman started it.
So it's a lot. Moving on. There's a lot of dope shows, sports shows we watch. We got First Take. We got Partner Interruption. All that good shit. We got us. There's a lot of great shows on TV, on the web. But who is the number one? Bag of the Trash. I love this show. So I'm a little biased. It's Inside the NBA, the best sports show on TV. Bag it or trash it. Eddie. What?
Trash it.
What's better than Inside the NBA?
There's too much saturation. Obviously, I'm a sucker for Hard Knocks. I go crazy over Hard Knocks. I don't care who's the teams. It don't matter. We all get invested. Don't front like none of you do. Everybody always finds their fantasy pick. Everyone loves their fucking Hard Knocks. There's the show on Netflix right now, killing it. Formula One. It's the like Hard Knocks version of F1. It's a Netflix show. It's actually pretty fucking entertaining. So you should definitely watch it. I've only watched the first episode and I'm hooked, but like I know that I can't watch it late at night because I'm definitely gonna wake up Alyssa because it's literally fucking cars just going, and I'm not gonna do that. So I've watched a couple episodes on my lunch break. Pretty fun to watch. I'm just saying it's oversaturated, right? I'm not going to disrespect like the sports centers. That's how I catch up on my sports. Like, you know what I mean? Scott Van Pelt is the man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I listen to sports podcasts. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's just it's saturated.
Scott ain't fucking with Dennis. I mean, fucking with Charles Barkley. So
I get it. It's fun. It's entertaining. It is. I enjoy it. But I'm just saying, like, we're saying this now. Prisoner of the moment is what we were talking about all week, right?
Yeah.
You're a prisoner of the moment because it's inside the NBA right now. When the NBA is over, you're gonna forget about it. When Hard Knocks comes knocking, you're gonna be like, "Hey, it don't matter what team is on you. Hey,
They all have a place."
Ed,
but
you talking about hold on, Ed, talking about 8 episodes, maybe inside the NBA is on literally every other.
We're talking about 8 episodes every season since like 2002.
Inside the NBA been around the last 3 decades, last 2.5 decades,
and doing basketball season every other night.
Almost 30 years.
Yeah, right.
Any rookie even.
All right, so Cap, Bag of the Trash is Inside the NBA the best sport TV show on TV right now.
I'm gonna bag it only because I just dead ass sat here for like 5 minutes while Ed talked to try to think of somebody else, and I can't think of any other.
I'm just saying it's oversaturated. That's all I'm saying. There's a lot.
Ed said there's a lot out there to say that they number one.
In terms of what I'm interested in, I like more so like the 24/7s and the Showtimes and shit.
Yeah.
Or the shits that UFC do where they follow the
I want to know about my athletes. Yeah.
I like that. I like that better, but I feel like the inside the NBA is
mic'd up.
It's just you see the shit all the time. Like it's nobody that's overall better than them in my opinion.
All right, John, Bag of the Trash.
I'm bagging it. There's a lot of great sports shows, but for the fact that they have so many episodes, and no matter what, they can keep you entertained. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, they keep, like, you watch it one week, and you watch the next week, and it's like they still doing shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these guys? Like, they really get paid to have fun, and you constantly say it every time you watch. They know how
they got more moments than Hard Knocks got episodes.
You can say that. They really do. They really do. They have a lot of moments. They have. I feel like it's just they all have that great chemistry. They have they have their fill-ins here and there. Sometimes those episodes don't be the best. Sometimes they still be good episodes even with the fill-in. But that main core, Kenny, Barkley, Ernie, Cat, and they all together and they doing their shit. That shit is just very entertaining and great to watch.
Yeah. All right, Drew, Bag of the Trash.
Nah, I'm definitely gonna bag it because it's more than just like it's the synergy of the show. It's not that they know their shit about basketball. It's like the fact of it more as being entertained throughout. You are definitely entertained when you watch that show. Even when they have like they even talked about it when you see like they have inside stories like. Even when they talk about like there's a bad game on, they're still entertaining you throughout the whole show because that is like you can't beat that most of the time. It's all about chemistry, just like I said, chemistry is bar none between all of them. They both bounce on each other. Like everything about the show is like, I would say they're one of the best sports shows out there. So
all right, DQ. Bag of Trash, nigga.
Yeah, I'm exhausted, bro. But
from what?
Best sports show of all time right now.
That's the you
can currently watch.
Playing a game. They ain't no fucking sick of sale. That's Super Smash Bros.
If you can currently watch on TV right now, that still exists. It's not inside the NBA. It's do you have it? Do you have it? Good. That's the best sports show of all time.
What the fuck is that? What is that?
Guts, Nickelodeon Guts, nigga.
What's that?
So Guts.
What?
Guts from like the 90s is not even on air anymore.
Of course it is. And
how long ago, bro?
You said on air, and say America, nigga.
I said what's on TV right now? First time in a long time we put somebody in on the bench.
The bench.
And he's usually Drew. DQ be coming with some dumbass takes sometimes.
I already been on the bench.
But
it's not usually.
So it's usually you then. But Kev,
yo,
out of all the sports shows, is inside the NBA the best sports show on TV right now?
Nah, because I like Get Up like a lot. Like when I'm like waking up in the morning. So yeah, I'm gonna have to
low key highly questionable was dope when it was like Levitard and
was good. His dad
it was Levitard and Poppy. What's the black dude's name? I always forget his goddamn name.
Bomani Jones.
Bomani's the guy.
Like I get tired of watching Sports Center because like it's on loop every hour.
Right. Yeah. It's like News 12, but I'm gonna bag it because that's the funniest and most entertaining fucking sports show ever. Like Charles Barkley, like Drew said, even when it's a bad game, Charles will say, "This fucking game is trash. These teams is trash. He is ass." Charles don't give a fuck. He say he don't care what he say on what. He really honest about how he feel. Yes, these are the pros, and Charles is a legend, but Charles keep it a buck. Him and Shaq about to fight every episode and shit is funny as hell.
Dev, I'm gonna set you up. Ready?
Shaq trying to run up there to beat Kenny to the prompter and shit. All that shit is hilarious. Shaq and a fool. These niggas clown on each other. This is what we do, but they are professionals and doing it on fucking national TV. Like, ain't nothing better than them, and they've been doing this shit for almost 30 years. It seems like ain't nobody fuck with them, man.
I'm gonna set you up, Dev. Ready?
Go ahead.
This Laker team, is the worst team I see since you've been on the team, Shaq.
Well, let me tell you something, y'all. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm the greatest all the time. How many rings you got? Exactly.
What? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. You're a knucklehead.
But that's the greatest fucking sports show on TV. Fuck everything else. Inside the NBA is great. All right, last up.
Fun. It's fun.
NFL TV just had their 100, the top 100 characters of all sports of all time. Y'all don't watch NFL TV? Nobody watch NFL TV? I guess y'all don't watch it unless the season is going on. Nobody's watching NFL TV. I'm guessing.
I watch it very
I watch what I can. I've seen this come out.
Y'all niggas don't want to give me y'all passwords. I'll be on Hulu. That shit ain't on Hulu.
Peek out.
Oh, Hulu. What?
Peek out. How many times I got to tell you what you got to do?
I use Hulu. If that shit ain't on Hulu, I can't watch.
I don't know if it's on Hulu. I watch it on regular TV or whatever.
Yeah, so you could give me a Spectrum password.
I don't got no Spectrum. Ain't nobody got Spectrum. Oh yeah.
No, I got Altice. I got Altice. I got Altice.
Spectrum is what, Comcast now, right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I got Altice. I got you. But the NFL just had their 100 characters or personalities of all time. Joe Namath was Broadway Joe was number one. Namath, whatever his name is. Broadway Joe.
It's all sports or just football?
Football, NFL.
Oh, okay.
Characters of the NFL.
Okay.
Broadway Joe is number one. So back to Trashy. To you, is Broadway Joe's football's greatest personality? John, kick us off.
Trashing it.
Who's the greatest personality?
I'm not. I can't. I don't have an answer for that. I feel like
yes, you do.
I got one.
I got two in my head.
I have multiple, but Joe has something that the rest of these guys don't. But you guys keep going.
One of them, I got a ring.
Yeah, and one
of
them I got multiple.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. He played for playing for the New York market, how it boosts everything. So that definitely boosts him. He did what he did for New York and everything he built. But I wouldn't say he's the number one personality because, like, other than other people bringing up Joe, like, how many times is like we see something of Joe and we like, oh shit, Joe said this thing. Like, it's when other people talk about Joe. We want to talk about, like, for example, Barkley is a great basketball personality, but we see what Barkley's doing. Barkley says shit, we see him saying, "You're not gonna." Is everybody talking about Barkley?
Right.
versus Joe Namath. They talk about him like obviously he did some shit when he was younger. He built a reputation. Okay, you know what I'm trying to say? He built a reputation. Played for New York, the only Jets Super Bowl in Jets history. So it holds weight.
Yeah, rub that in, John.
His status as a top personality is slightly overrated, in my opinion.
Gotcha. All right, Drew. Bag of the trash is Broadway Joe, the football's greatest personality.
Nah, I'm gonna say trash it because you got other people like you can say John Madden is a personality. You can say Randy Moss. You can say
I didn't even think of John Madden. That was a good one, Drew.
You got T.O. You got better.
Oh, y'all fucking up. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
My first nigga is Beast Mode. That's the nigga I'm thinking of.
I was just about to say number one for me is definitely Prime Time.
And Prime Time
too. Yeah, I was thinking that. I was definitely thinking Prime Time.
I
was definitely thinking Prime Time too.
Number one is Prime Time.
Yeah, tell me, my man Chad Ocho in the conversation too.
Hold on, let me go through my list, Johnny. Let me go through my list. Number one is Prime Time. Number two is Beast Mode. The nigga wasn't even talking and had a whole segment about him. Number three is Ocho Cinco. Number four is Ray Lewis.
Yeah, definitely.
Number five, I gotta give it to I gotta go with somebody older. So I gotta think about my number five.
That cokehead that played with the Giants. What was his name?
Oh, Lawrence Taylor.
Lawrence Taylor.
And me and Dad was thinking the same shit.
Yeah, I think it's Michael Irvin too.
Yeah.
Oh, another cokehead.
Big time cokehead.
Fuck you not say Prime Time is number one. Who was number two?
They had the Raiders coach.
Gruden?
No, the old guy. Not Madden.
No.
Madden was like number three.
You're talking about the owner. You're talking about owner.
Right. Yeah, Al Davis.
Al Davis.
Drinking problem.
One of them races.
All right, Ed. Bag of the trash.
It's the first thing on the list I'm gonna bag, and I'm gonna help you guys out here. And it's not my bias of being a Jeff fan. It's not at all. It's not. No, I really want it to be. I really, really want it to be. So to John's point, the New York media, whatever. Look, Joe was on the cover of Playgirl. Joe was Broadway Joe. Joe brought a championship to New York, and Joe did all of this before the internet. He was a sensation before the internet was even a thing. Now you brought up you brought up your Lawrence Taylors, you brought up your John Maddens, but before John Madden had a game, it was Broadway Joe. Before Beast Mode was Beast Mode, it was Joe. And
when Prime Time was blown up, the internet was around.
But here's and then here's the other part. Joe was the first. They always recognize, like the great Ricky Bobby once said, if you ain't first, you're last. Okay? Joe was the first, and he was the first sensation. It was the season of the merger. Joe was supposed to go first overall to the NFL, decided to stay. Then the merger came where the AFL, or I'm sorry, not even, the merger wasn't even done. Joe chose to go to the AFL, right? And then when the merger happened, the Jets were completely out. The Baltimore Colts were going to smoke them, and Joe predicted it. He's the first to call his shot.
Like them niggas, you sound like them niggas that be like, Kareem was the first sensation. Nigga,
that's what I'm saying.
Mike was.
But like Ricky Bobby says, if you ain't first, you're last.
All right, DQ.
No matter if you're second, third, or fourth.
I'm not the best one to answer this, but I have seen interviews with Broadway Joe, and them shit's the most hilarious shits ever, bro. Like the time he shorty, and he said, "I want to kiss you so bad."
Susie Kobler. And that's the other thing too. Joe is still relevant.
That was creepy though.
Joe was bombed. He was hammered.
Broadway Joe, I can say my 5 favorite.
DQ. What are you doing over there?
One of y'all niggas got an exorcism or something happening?
I think that's your from that noise. I think it's coming from you, DQ. Because
there's no noise coming anywhere. My AC is on, but that's about it.
That noise? What is that noise?
That's definitely somebody's AC or something. It just sounds weird as hell.
I have 2 ACs in separate rooms.
Now that sounds like a motherfucking exorcist, but
that's some other shit. Like
that sound like that sound like somebody stuck in a fucking closet or something. But so you bagging it or trashing it, DQ?
I'll bag it.
All right, Kev.
I'll bag it.
Yeah, because I made some good ass fucking points.
Yeah, I'm a trash it. Like I said, beast mode, and I can only speak shit I've seen, so that's why he out for me. I see the highlights. I see the only thing I did see is the freaky shit with the
Susie Kobler.
With Susie Kobler, but other than that, all the shit looks good. I've seen beast mode be beast mode every fucking season for the longest. I've seen T.O. be T.O. I seen Chad be Chad, and again, Drew brought up John Madden. John Madden was transcending and shit. So
Joe paved the way for all these dudes.
He might pave the way, but again, he might pave the way, but it was a lot of others that came after that was better. So I trash it, and that is bag of trash. Marquee Miss, your pick for the week. Drew, kick us off. Marquee Miss.
Hold on, let me pull mine.
My Thursday game and MLB, the San Diego Padres against the Cincinnati Reds. So yeah, that's what we
all right. DQ, Marquee Miss. What's your pick for the week?
I'm going with a team that are both 7-7 in the WNBA, the Lynx and the Mercury.
All right, Kev, Marquee Miss.
I know it seems to be a marquee game, but because the Yankees are playing like shit, I'm going with Sunday's game, Subway Series and Mets Yankees. Hopefully they could be sweeping or at least taking the win.
Who you just say?
He said the Subway Series. These niggas will always be a marquee, regardless of them playing good or not.
Yes, the Subway Series.
Marquee this year, right now.
Eating, okay. Cap, Marquee Miss.
Kev stole mine because
you was gonna say that weak ass shit too.
I was gonna say why. Johnny said
because y'all going to the game.
That's gonna be my same reason.
That's the only reason why I was gonna say it.
Okay, so a lot of eating.
But since I can't say that one, I don't know if I'll be on the show before this fight happens. So, Errol Spence versus Manny Pacquiao.
When that?
I really only want to bring it up because I don't know if y'all just heard, but Manny Pacquiao is being sued, and now they might cancel the fight.
Oh damn! All right, Rose.
Manny Pacquiao dodged the bullet.
All right, John, Marquee Miss.
My Marquee Miss got taken. My Marquee Miss will be Phoenix Suns versus LA Clippers Game 7 on Friday.
It's the playoffs.
That's the playoffs. We're
talking about the playoffs, man.
Phoenix Suns is up 3-2, so it's not been guaranteed that there's going to be a Game 7.
And you think ain't nobody watching if it is a Game 7?
My point is they're going to make it a Game 7, so that's why it's my miss.
Yeah, that's trash.
I got to get a better Marquee Miss.
Marquee Miss. Marquee Miss. Yep. All these fucking Marquee Misses have been bad. Really bad. I'm going to have the good one. I'll go with my good one. And
I'll have a good one, but you guys won't respect it.
Go ahead, Ed. Marquee
so obviously, if you couldn't tell, I'm on my soccer shit. Really.
Save that shit.
Copa America is fun, but it's not. We're only in the group stages, but it's all about the Euro right now. England upset Germany this week. They're playing the Ukraine on Saturday at 3:00. There's been a Euro Cup of upsets. I think Ukraine's going to beat England. It's going to be a really, really sad day for the conquerors. They came here in 1776. So happy 4th of July. You lost again.
And I respect the Ed because, again, nobody really gives a fuck. So if it makes out to be a good game and the white folks lose.
I don't know why I say that. They actually get you should be getting more views than the shit we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly, because soccer is fucking awesome.
They get mad views from the foreigners.
But it's more to you guys.
It's American sport. We don't give a fuck.
All right,
I got a better one.
American ratings, you're gonna see they deadass get more views than our sports.
So
soccer's awesome. You guys are fucking
trash, John.
I used to hate soccer, but soccer's awesome, man.
You know what? I'm gonna switch it up. My man Ed inspired me. I'm gonna say Friday, 12 p.m. Spain, Switzerland.
Who you got?
Euro Soccer Cup.
He don't.
Yeah,
know.
fuck those picks, yo.
He don't know. He just saying some shit. Cap, you said something?
Yeah.
I didn't question. I was saying my pick. I didn't hear
the Connor versus
Justin Poirier trilogy.
Poirier, that's 3.
Ooh,
That's happening, huh?
That's happening this week, right?
And nobody really gives a fuck, so
The 10th.
I'll watch it.
I'll watch that
We're
shit.
gonna watch
all right.
I'm gonna watch that shit.
But number for my bag of trash shit, I'm going to WNBA like always.
Marquee Miss.
Oh yeah, sorry, Marquee Miss. 2 of my favorite WNBA players.
Cambridge.
So right, my girl Miss Cambridge. Also T for the LA Sparks. You know the one, the Dwight Howard's girl.
I
So
be saying her name wrong too. It's not Cambridge.
what is it?
It's
What
no
is it?
R in it.
Cambridge or something?
I don't know, but y'all be putting an R in it. It ain't no R in
Man,
it.
whatever. Like I said,
Cambridge.
Miss Cambridge or Cambridge, whatever.
Oh, we talk. It's the same. Yeah. All right. I know who you're talking about.
WNBA, LA Sparks versus Las
Oh, yeah,
Vegas.
it's Cambridge. There's no R. Yeah.
No, so Cambridge, LA Sparks.
She probably been waiting to shout us out and been like, y'all
But they been keep
say
fucking up my name.
wrong.
So
You
Las Vegas,
yeah, Cambridge.
stupid as hell. Yeah, bitch, I can. Can bitch. Did you come, bitch? All right, but Las Vegas Aces versus LA Sparks. All right. Last up, when you hear this is our bold prediction. It was only me, Drew. Me, DQ, and Johnny. We all got them wrong last week.
I was won by 1 game and 4 points.
2 points. You're 2 points.
I wasn't close.
This.
I wasn't close, but when you hear this, DQ, kick us off.
You hear this. Yes, next. Okay. When you hear this, the Mets will have swept the Yankees in this year's first Subway Series.
All right, let's go.
That's bold.
Cap.
That's bold.
Cap, when you hear this.
When you hear this, skip me.
All right, Kev, when you hear this.
When you hear this, the Yankees will have swept
Big
the
Cap.
Mets in the Subway Series.
But in Open Run, you said 2-1.
Yeah, now
Yeah, but now he's changed his mind. He's mad.
Spirit
He's mad. Hey, can we get
told me otherwise.
Hold on. Can we have a friendly wager on this? If it splits, is the lead.
Yo, yeah, I'm tired of y'all with these fucking wages because y'all don't do it.
No. I'm gonna post my push-ups tonight. So don't.
That's 40. That's 40 push-ups.
I don't want push-ups.
I'm gonna do 20 push-ups after this episode. I did.
I want shame. You
did.
Okay.
Hold on.
I did 20.
When?
I did 20 before the episode, and I'm going to do 20 after the episode.
No, but did you record it and show it?
Yeah. I'm going. I have it on my phone.
Okay.
Hold on.
I did not post it. I got it on my phone.
Hold on.
Oh, you want me to show you? I got my photos right now. You want me to show you?
Exactly. You need to show the first 20 right now.
I'm gonna show it right now. I'm gonna show it. Boom. I'm gonna show it.
So we can show it.
While Drew pulls it up, real quick, Kev,
let me doing push-ups. Boom.
Okay. There we go. All right.
Hold on.
You gotta post it. It tagged me.
So Drew, you gotta post the first 20. And in the blue, you got to do the second 20 in that blue shirt. Don't try to tell me, oh, I put my orange shirt.
Right. Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to do this in my blue shirt. All right, cool.
You about to do it in that orange shirt.
I got you.
Orange shirt, like, yo.
Okay.
All right, Ed, go ahead.
But real quick, Kev, DQ. Winner of this bet keeps their beard.
I'm shaving my beard, so what's not happening?
Nah. But like, here's the deal. If there's a split, then it's washed.
That one is.
If the Yankees win one game, then it's whatever. If the Mets win one game, then it's whatever.
And again, DQ, you said that you shave your beard anyway, so this works for you, DQ. Hold on. You shave your beard anyway.
Let's make this bet even better.
Ed, there's only 3 games. There's no split.
So it's gonna be a winner.
But no, there's
gonna be a winner.
No, okay. Both of you said there was going to be a sweep on either side, correct?
Right.
So if one team wins and there isn't a sweep, then no one needs to shave their beards.
Gotcha.
Well, let's make it better though. Kev
Okay.
gotta shave the top of his head.
Oof. No. He won't take it then. He won't take it. He won't take it. He won't take it. Let's just do beards. He won't take it. He won't take it. I want him to take this back.
If that's the bet, DQ is gonna hope that the Mets lose, so Kev can give that shit up anyway.
I wouldn't do that to Kev. I'm sorry.
All right. So are we good with beard? You guys taking it?
No.
Kev, but DQ, it works for you because you shave your shit anyway, and your shit go back mad fast.
Yeah, I mean, I got no problem with shaving my beard now. That ain't
no, we're talking about. I'm talking about clean face.
Clean, not face. Like what I have right now. Not this.
That's not happening over here,
I don't
boy.
give a fuck. Niggas can't see my beard in public anyway. I'm still wearing a mask at work and shit.
Not July 1st.
All right. I'm not talking about your beard.
Oh, July 1st. Anyway, all right, cool.
Hold on. DQ, you put up a pair of sneakers and then Kev put up the baldy.
I know.
I'm about to say a pair. If y'all both put up a pair of sneakers, Kev ain't no fucking sneakers.
My beard versus a pair of kicks.
No, go put up those Air Force Ones he was talking about.
I'll make it better. DQ. Do you have any Yankee paraphernalia in your house?
It's the hat.
You just have a hat. Kev, do you have any Mets paraphernalia in your house?
You know, Kev.
Yeah, I actually have a Mets baseball signed by the
All right, cool.
No.
All right, cool. Loser has to wear their opposite team's paraphernalia the whole episode next week.
Nigga, he can't wear a baseball, bro. I have a baseball signed by the previous manager.
I will buy you a Mets hat.
No. You, the person that loses the bet has to buy apparel from the other team and wear it the next episode.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
That's good.
Since you already got the hat or whatever, you got DQ, so you don't have to buy anything. You just have to wear it. Ken will have to go and get a T-shirt or a hat or something and wear it.
Yeah.
Go to TJ Maxx.
So DQ, you're in.
So DQ.
Somebody his Mets.
I'll wear the Yankees apparel if they lose.
All right, cool. And then Kev, do you have something Mets?
Yeah, I don't know whose signature this is. I got a Mets shit.
Yeah, well, you got to go buy a Mets shirt or a hat.
Or the next episode you take a picture of that and make that the screensaver, and they say New York Mets the whole fucking time. And that's how you do the episode.
Yeah.
The Mets.
I mean, I'm cool with that. I have to remember whose signature this is. It's like a former Mets manager.
All right, we're gonna keep moving, man.
All right, my bold prediction is going to be very, very hard, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to predict the Euro Cup semifinal. The teams that will be there.
Is that gonna happen before our next episode?
Yeah. So our next episode will be on Tuesday, which will be the first game of the semifinal. Okay. So these games are on Friday and Saturday. Spain will beat Switzerland to advance. Italy will beat Belgium. Denmark will beat the Czech Republic, and Ukraine will beat England.
Okay.
Whew.
Making it hard for me to edit shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's tough. I'll fill you in. It's all good.
I got it. All right, Drew, do you hear this?
The Bucks ain't winning another game. It's gonna be a Hawks and 6. Boom. There's my shit.
Hawks and 6. All right. John.
My bold prediction: we're gonna have an icy NBA final since the Hawks is gonna be in the final.
All right. Cap, are you ready?
Drew picked who?
Hawks and 6.
And Johnny picked the Hawks too.
Hawks for the finals.
Hawks in the finals. It's gonna be icy finals.
I like the same thing.
I didn't say. What's a game?
Yeah, you said it's different. You said Hawks in finals. You said Hawks in 6.
Okay, cool.
So they'll be playing the Suns. That's my prediction.
So you got Hawks Suns NBA finals.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, mine is similar to you guys in the sense of when it comes to the NBA finals. I believe the NBA finals will be over this weekend. I mean, the conference finals will be over this weekend. And that will be the Bucks and the Suns in the NBA finals. So,
Then Suns in 4.
So conference
Suns in
finals.
4.
So conference final is ending this weekend. Bucks, Suns, NBA finals. All right, and that is our episode 11 of season 2, episode 61. No, we ain't doing no 5-5. We did 5-5 in a minute.
Yeah, long time. Maybe we'll bring it back next week.
Again, unless somebody come up with something, a good idea, it has to be something that's good, that's worth even mentioning. So that's why I've been staying away from the 5-5, because a lot of them ain't been the best.
Even though there's some of the 5-5s we could do, but you know,
I mean, and then a lot of times niggas be winging it, and I'll be liking y'all answers. So I prefer to do the bold prediction. At least that makes it more interesting. Y'all be bullshitting. All right, but this is episode 11. That's right. 61 of all overall. Got the whole crew here, and even the closer Mariano, aka 9D Cap, in the building, man. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for listening. Like always, catch us next Thursday again for a new episode. We always here. And get those OSA questions in, man, so we can bring that back, so we can ask you questions right here on the pod. Brought you by Coach Capsule, sponsored by Dante OC. Catch you next week. And like always, Ed,
we out.
Love, you claim me the illest. You don't believe in yourself to forget it. You gotta put yourself up in position. Ice skating on thin ice, and my ice skates been in the kitchen. How can you tell me to pick a religion? I'm 24 and I'm broke as a bitch, but I'm a millionaire rich in the spirit. Yeah, hoping you get my plight. 24 hours in a day. Goofy ass niggas might die by night. Stand clear, hands in the air, I know my rights. This for the people who say